This is a big, big day, Bomber Nation. It is homecoming week. It's getting colder out. It's hoodie weather. It's mid-October. Halloween's right around the corner. There's so much to be happy right now in Bomber Nation. Especially we'll have our guests here in a little bit, our surprise guests this week. Piers Blackman, Finley Chafin, and Skylar King, the 5A state champion tennis team, will be here to talk some tennis with us and just talk about what it was like going through the double state tournament and the state tournament overall in tennis. Can't wait to hear that one. They're going to be coming in just a few minutes, but we have a few other things to get to before we get to that. Lady Bomber volleyball team, they're continuing their pretty good streak. They've won, I think, 14 of their last 17 non-tournament matches. They had a rough one against Valley View, but they're going to bounce back soon. They're playing well at the right time. Senior night was the other night. It was a great ceremony. It was just a whole lot of tears, a lot of happy tears, a lot of sad tears, just everything in between. But those seniors got a lot to play for here in the next 2 weeks as they'll be off in the state tournament. That's a big thing. That's going to be in Van Buren. You can watch those on the Bomber Sports Network as well. Golf team wrapped up. Golf finished in 8th place in boys, I believe in 9th place in girls, 7th place in boys, excuse me. But a lot of good things. Bomber football team, they got back on track last week. They took on Russellville down in Russellville. It was their homecoming as well. I got to say, just want to point out, watching their homecoming court, it looked like it was the Kentucky Derby out there. I've never seen so many just big hats in my life. It was a well-done ceremony. They do a good job over there. The Bombers are 5-1. They're 2-1 in the conference. One of their better starts that they've had in the last 20 years to a football season, and they're going to look to continue that against Siloam Springs, but we'll have a little preview of that here in the coming minutes in our final segment today. Bomber tip-off right around the corner. That's going to be on November 9th. A lot of big-time basketball going to be played in the hangar this year. A lot of exciting things. We're going to have Dale Leonard, Josh Fulcher, and the gang come talk some basketball here in the coming weeks, hopefully. But there's just a lot to be excited about. Hall of Honor is going to be on Saturday. A lot of great inductees there. We're going to induct two teams, the 2009 and 2011 teams for our girls soccer team will be inducted into the Hall of Honor, the Athletic Hall of Honor. In addition, we will have a lot of individuals. We'll have Bob Rechtenwald, who's been the longtime voice of Bomber Junior High football, Dale Barnett, Leslie Frazier, who played at SMU, Tommy Sharp, and Max and Debbie Atkinson, along with Miss Glenda Small, who was going to be inducted this year. Definitely miss seeing her around. She sadly passed away a couple months ago after her fight with cancer. There was a great story on KTLO.com about that. Always love seeing Miss Glenda at every basketball game, football game, baseball, whatever it was around Mountain Home. She was always so smiling and happy, and that's a big loss. But the Hall of Honor is going to be a big event Saturday. It's going to be fun to see all those teams coming back. I remember watching those 09 and 11 girls soccer teams in high school. They were dominant. I don't remember them losing just a whole lot. They were top to bottom, probably one of the better. Yeah, I want to say that they had some impressive records over their little stretch there in the early 2010s into the early 2000s. Our girls soccer team was as good as any team in the state. But we're going to have a lot to cover here. We got Piers Blackman, Finley Chafin, and Coach Skylar King on the other side of this break. They just walked in. We're going to get them settled. This is the Bomber Buzz on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network.
Let's take a moment to breathe. Deep inhale. Extend your spine. Remain focused on what you're doing. If safe to do so, exhale slowly, leaning to one side. Inhale back to center. If safe to do so, exhale slowly to the opposite side. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. This message is brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
We're back here on the Bomber Buzz here on Classic Hits 101.7. It's homecoming night. We're going to have some Bomber football for you against Siloam Springs. Bombers coming to this one 5-1. It should be a good game tonight. But we're joined by the VIPs, the MVPs of the town right now. The state champion doubles pairing of Piers Blackman, Finley Chafin, and their coach Skylar King. Boys, welcome in.
Thanks for
Thank you.
So you guys wrapped up on Tuesday with a double state championship, and then you were co-state champions in boys. Is that right, Coach King?
Yes.
So that was Shiloh?
Yes.
So you guys, was it 9 points or 10 points y'all had?
Both had 9 points.
Both had 9 points. Okay. I mean, co-state champion, still state champion.
Right. The ring will fit the same.
That's right. Hopefully you get those rings. We'll introduce you guys first quarter of the football game. How much have y'all's phones blown up since this happened, Finley? Start Finley.
Well, usually nobody texts me, so a lot more than usual.
Yeah, I'm sure Pierce's was blown up.
It was a bit crazy going into,
Wait, did you have people text you that you hadn't got a text from in a while?
literally like people that I haven't heard from like months have texted me, saying like congratulations. And like the game had just ended and they already knew. So
Yeah, I was getting point by point updates by Coach King. I think I might have been the only one he was updating. Me or Miss Bonita, probably.
I was doing that and pacing back and forth. There's a little nervous energy. It had to go somewhere.
So when you're watching them, what are you thinking? Are you thinking like, because you're not really kind of helpless there. You're just like they're as prepared as they're going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just they prepared so well and practiced so well all year. When the matches come, it's just you just can really tell when they get a couple points and they have some momentum going and they start kind of having a little pep in their step and they get on a run with a couple big points. There's no stopping them, and that's just it's fun to see as a coach. And but it's what they've done in practice all year long. So when the match comes, they practice harder in practice than what the matches are.
Yeah, you mentioned that because you had. You said there were a lot of times that your practice matches would be, I don't want to say more difficult than like some of your matches that you played in the season. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was almost like, because there was one night we had that scrimmage, or they were scrimmaging. Who was that against? That was Harvard that came by, and then you had your top two doubles pairing scrimmage. It looked like a state tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they go after it every day, and they compete. And there would be sometimes we'd even throw Landon and Strat together as a doubles team and have them play. But who have you guys played? It was Cord and Chris Nassari, and there's been other people too that we tried to throw in there.
Just so they see someone.
Yeah, and they can compete with anybody, and it's fun to watch.
So they went 28-0. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's impressive. Because how many matches would you play in one day? So like, let's say you go to West Memphis and Marion and play them. How many matches are they playing? Or is that? I'm sure that varies.
We just play like 2 matches, probably, maybe 3 sometimes if we play singles.
Okay.
Yeah, the conference was so different because, like, when you go to a West Memphis and Marion, they might have one doubles team.
Yeah.
Or they might, like, there was a couple times where we took these guys and these guys would play singles because that was the only way they were going to get a match in. And then you'd have some, like, you'd go to Valley View and they might get in multiple matches. Mm-hmm. It really, with the conference change, it depended just day by day on what we were going to see. And sometimes we didn't know even when we were at the school what we were going to see.
It seemed like this conference, though, that you guys were in was fairly competitive because it was, Valley View, Searcy, they always had good players coming through. I always know Searcy is a big tennis powerhouse as well. I don't know much about Valley View, but it always seemed like that anytime y'all played them, that was like, okay, this is going to be a good match today.
Yeah, they're 2 of the best teams in the state, and they're both coached.
I mean, they were in the semifinals.
Yeah, they're both
doubles.
coached well. I mean, 3 of the 4 teams that made it in the Final Four were from our conference.
And then who was the other one?
Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, Little Rock Christian. That's who they played in the semis. So you go back to last year, the last time that you lost a match. You guys finished runner-up in doubles, right? Or did you lose in the semis or runner-up? You essentially were runner-up because whoever beat you won.
Yeah.
Right? And then you finished runner-up in boys last year. So how did that feed you into this year? Like, were you just constantly thinking about that like every day?
Well, it kind of like, I kind of look back on last year thinking like, I don't want the same thing to happen. Like we lost like some of the biggest matches that were in that tournament. Mm-hmm. So like the finals of conference, the finals of state. And I just kind of looked back on last year and I was like, I'm not going to let that happen again.
Finley?
Yeah, same thing kind of. I mean, when you lose in the finals both times, it's just, I think last year, junior year, we were like 23-0, and then we went into conference and we lost in the finals, and it was just devastating.
Yeah, because you went conference runner-up and then state runner-up, but it was the 2 different teams, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's rare when that happens because usually it's the same team you'd be runner-up to, but tennis is just such a weird game. I know you mentioned yesterday when you were texting me, or on Tuesday, they were playing with the wind at their back the first set, and that's you don't think about that in tennis because it's a smaller court. You think about like in soccer or baseball. You know more about soccer, but how much does wind play into tennis?
Well, I'll tell you this, and I'll let the guys that are actually playing answer it. When I say the wind was blowing, it wasn't just a breeze.
It was howling.
The wind was blowing. It was blowing canopies where we had to take our canopy down so we didn't lose it. I mean, it was moving that tennis ball. I'll let them answer because they're the ones actually playing. But it wasn't just a breeze. It was blowing pretty hard.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like halfway through the game, that first set that we played, the wind wasn't like that bad, but you could still feel it. And then the second set, it got just so much worse. And like we would hit the ball pretty high, and it would like literally like float away from where we hit it. It was ridiculous.
So you guys don't play in any other conditions, right? Like if it's raining, you're not playing pretty much. So it's just that's probably the most difficult thing you've played in this year, outside of maybe the extreme heat at the start of the year. But it's you don't think about like in your other outdoor sports like football, baseball, all those other ones. You could play in rain and be good to go, but you can't do that in tennis. So the thing that I've had a few people ask, and I didn't have an answer, so we'll ask you guys because you guys will know. How do you become a doubles pairing? So like, are you just in practice one day? You're like, man, I play really well with this guy. Let's try this, or is it like a coach saying, hey, let's suggest this, or how does that happen? We'll start with Finn.
Well, usually you got to find you can't find two super best friends, or you can't find two people that don't know each other. It's got to be like right in the middle, somebody that you can make like a bond with that's really through tennis. And when you find that makes it like the tennis team a lot better because you learn each other through tennis. More about each other.
Well, see, yeah. So like when me and Finley started, like we were always friends, but like we never like pretty much talked to each other like beyond school. And we started playing tennis with each other, and we just got so good so fast.
Because this is the third year you guys were a doubles pairing, right? Were you guys doubles pairing?
Second year.
Second year. Okay.
And they didn't even. I'm going to interrupt them real quick. They didn't even play the full year last year together. It was like what halfway through conference, first quarter of conference that they started playing together.
Gosh.
Yeah, so it's not even been 2 full years together. That's
impressive because essentially you guys have only lost a handful of matches together as a pairing.
We've lost 2.
That's pretty good.
3 matches.
3 matches altogether in the past.
So you'd say
2 years.
Probably around somewhere in the 40s or 50s?
Wins?
Yeah, just total matches you played together.
Oh, we're in 50s.
Yeah, that's pretty good for any team.
Well, together, probably like 40-something because we've played some singles matches.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what makes a doubles pairing good? So is it kind of, just from what I've seen on TV, there's like, you might have one guy whose strength is the other one's weakness. Is it kind of like that, or you both?
That's what it is. I mean, he's a baseline demon, and I'm up at the net demon. So
it's really like a crazy combo when you get used to it. Because like I stay in the back kind of, and I feed the ball back to the other side, and Finley's already up at the net, and he's ready to just smack it down.
Because I've seen y'all play, and it's like y'all on the same wavelength. It's like I kept thinking like, God, they're not even saying a word, but they're like on the same wavelength.
Yeah, we don't really speak to each other like during the point, but we know what we're gonna do every single time.
And that helps. That's because you practice so much, you played with each other so much that you just have that. It's like you're talking to him over the phone. Like it's just right there. Like what's about to happen, even though you don't have to say anything.
Yeah. Well, we do have signs. Like before we serve, we'll tell each other where to hit the ball and whatnot, but we don't really speak too much. Yeah,
it's creative how you could communicate without communicating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like people, I've had some people come up to us and say like what are y'all holding up behind your back? And holding up those signs behind your back.
Someone like me, I would know what that is, but the average person's like, why is he holding up a 2? What does that mean?
It makes all the difference when you know what your partner is going to do at the net, and it really helps win those points because every point counts.
So you guys you guys have played at the Legacy this year. That place is awesome. So they were going through construction last year. Just real quick, how do you like the Legacy, and do you think that the facility that we have here really helped with your success?
Yeah.
Because you go to a lot of places and they just have a tennis court and that's it. But here looks like a locker room. You got a place to chill. You got a great indoor tennis facility.
Yeah, I wouldn't just say it's the facility in general. It's like the support we've had from the people that are there at the facility. I mean, we got Coach Graham, we got the Nasaris who do come out and help, and it's really driven towards tennis. The whole reconstruction is made for tennis. So that helps a ton.
I mean, if you haven't been over there, this is just me talking to everyone. You need to stop by. I mean, it's beautiful. This is the first place I've seen that has actual pickleball courts instead of just tape lines down. Like just because there's there's 4 tennis courts there outside, or are there 3?
There's 5.
There's 5.
No, there's 6. There's
6, and then you have 3 pickleball courts, and they have weight room, everything. I mean, this isn't an advertisement for them. This is just it's no. There's a correlation. If you have a good facility like we do, I know Searcy has a good one, Russellville has a good one. You tend to have success because you have people that like they might start their kid at a young age, play tennis. Like I want to stick with this, and that leads into my next question. When did you guys realize that you would be pretty good at tennis? Whether it was just playing it or like just at what age?
Well, I mean, I didn't start playing tennis till my freshman year of high school, actually.
Yeah, you're a baseball kid.
Yeah, I played baseball, basketball, some football, and then I just went into tennis, and I really enjoyed it, and I started taking some lessons, and then really I just played tennis, school tennis. That's about it, but it's just so enjoyable.
But nothing outside of
No, I don't do lessons or anything like that.
And same with you?
Yeah, I kind of started like at the same time as Finley. Like we all went to tryouts. We saw a bunch of people from our grade our freshman year, and it was just awesome to see everyone from our grade like kind of try out and everyone make it.
Now your sister also, she played volleyball, so it's not like sports are just new to you guys. Did watching her play sports or anything kind of entice you into just trying to try something?
It was really. Yeah, seeing her, play all those volleyball games and seeing like how action-packed the hangar was and seeing everyone, scream and yell, like it kind of just like drove me to like I want to start something myself.
Was that about the same with you, Finley? I know your sister Monica, she ran cross country, and I believe Laurel she was in dance, right?
Dance, wrestling, and track.
Yeah. So you're going on. This is y'all senior year. A lot of laughs, a lot of firsts going on. Do you guys have any plans to play tennis after, like in college or anything? I know you're more geared to possibly playing baseball in college.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to play baseball somewhere.
But if school calls for tennis, yeah.
Yeah, something happens, and it's the way it goes. What happens?
What about you, Pierce?
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of the same way with Finley. Like I wouldn't say I'm planning on it, but if it happens, then yeah, I'll do it. Like I'll take the chance if I
now if a college offers both of you. Then
like a package deal, yeah, I'd do it. That's
what you'd say all those colleges, like Arkansas comes up, said, oh yeah, I'm not going without him, so. So, and I'll ask you this, Coach King. We just have these two here, but tell us just a hair about all these other guys that helped contribute to the state title. These two weren't the only ones there.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's what's been so fun this year is our varsity squad, top to bottom, has just had a goal from the beginning of this is what we're going to do. We're going to treat it as such, and they've done it. Landon Horn and Strat Rucker also made the state tournament.
Mm-hmm. And they both won a match.
Yes, and every point counts. If they don't win their matches, we don't win state. Landon ended up being a 4 seed, and he's a really good 4 seed in any tournament, and beat a 1 seed to get his point. And then Strat Rucker ended up playing probably his best tennis towards the end of the year, and it won his match, and that was crucial because, again, we don't win state without them. And then you look at Noah Rechtenwald and Stratton Smith pushing these guys all year long to be at their best, helped these guys be able to finish the deal. And then you look at our conference. We won conference by 1 point. Mm-hmm. And so every point mattered. So it's really a great example for any team that every drill matters, every point matters, because when it gets close, it took everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, because you hear individual double state title, but when people see the overall, people don't realize that if you get multiple people into the state tournament, that increases your chances of winning a state title.
Yes, and you look at the when we went down there and you look at the doubles, our conference is without a doubt the best doubles conference in the state. Like Noah and them unfortunately weren't able to make it this year. They would have beaten some of these teams down there 6-0, 6-0. Mm-hmm. I mean, our conference was really well represented. It's a tough conference. So,
and there's a whole host of other guys that, they they probably weren't varsity. They probably didn't make state or conference, but they contributed just making people better in practice. You got Nathan Mooney, Max Goodwin, Tyler Webb, Anthony Jones, Chandler Jones, Benjamin Suter, Strat Rucker, Landon Horn, Strat Smith, no Rectowald, and these two, of course. Did I miss anybody?
I think that was it.
That sounds right.
But, yeah,
if we missed anyone, I'm so sorry. But
yeah, and that's encouraging because there is so many young kids that
a lot of 9th and 10th graders.
A lot of 9th and 10th graders, and they're all having flashes. Ben Souter coming in, he's going to be somebody moving in that next year as we lose so many seniors that whether it be singles or doubles, he's going to be able to transition in nicely. And then you look, there's days where Chandler, you can just see how much talent he's got, and then Tyler Webb's continuing to get better, and then Matt, I won't go through everybody, but yes, we're losing some really good guys, but there are guys that are putting in a lot of time on their own that are prepared to try their best and to fill the big shoes that they've been left with.
I mean, that's pretty big shoes, but I think you got a lot of kids coming back. You got a shot to go make a run at it next year.
And these kids are putting in time on their own. They're going and doing high-performance drills. They're playing on the weekends. I mean, there's, again, being a flipping kid, it blows my mind how big tennis is becoming in Mountain Home. I mean, it's growing, and it's growing quickly.
Yeah, it's always been we've always been pretty competitive, pretty good at tennis. The last boys state title we won was in 2007. I mentioned that, and I talked to Coach Bull, who's the coach of that team, and he's like, "Gosh, that was almost 20 years ago." And he's over at Shiloh Christian. But the one more thing before we cut you two guys or you three guys loose, what goes into preparation for a match? Like, how much practice are you putting in, like on a daily basis, on a weekly basis? Just how much is going into that?
So I mean, like before the match, I try to hit the day before, and I'm hitting drills, I'm hitting serves, I'm doing what I think needs to be prepared for my next match. Like I'm doing the points that I need to work on. I need to work on those fundamentals, like my serves. I mean, every serve counts. Like you need to get it in, and like towards the state finals, like me and Finley, I wasn't getting a couple of my serves in, and he was just like, you just need to take your time and get those serves in, and I'll do what I need to do at the net. And I started getting them in, and we just didn't lose any points. And then, I mean, even before the match, like before the state finals, we warmed up 45 minutes before the game started.
Yeah.
Like we were warming up with Coach Grant. He was just hitting the ball at us hard, and like it got us ready.
It's confidence through preparation. I mean, there was never a doubt. And he kept saying, quit jinxing them, Deacon. I was like, dude, these guys got this wrapped up. I'm like, they're not jinxable.
He mentioned this, and I want to make sure that I do say it. He mentioned Coach Grant. Coach Grant has been just such a huge part of this team, bringing his tennis knowledge, playing with the guys, talking with the guys technical-wise. I mean, none of this happens without Coach Grant and all that he has put in, because he is a volunteer and he's got his own job, but he is still devoted so much to just Mountain Home tennis as a whole. So I just want to make sure that I give him a huge shout-out.
Tell me about some. You got a lot of other coaches as well, I believe, don't you? Or is that just Coach Talbot? Coach
Talbot is our only official coach that helps and goes through each match. But you look at, I know Chris Cash has helped some over at the tennis center. You look at Chris Nassari, I know he's had a hand in things. Cord has had a hand in things. And again, I'm going to miss people if I go down. But there's a lot of people that have put a lot into our boys and girls tennis program.
And anything, I always appreciate people that put back into our kids. People that they want to see them succeed. They want to try to get them the resources necessary to succeed. Those people are always top of my list, personally. I think a lot of people think that way. There's a lot of people that don't think that way. But it's just good to see that basically a whole mix of everything came together. You got proper facilities. You got two guys that are just as hungry as any athletes I've ever seen at this school. You got a whole team that was hungry as well. So it's good to see that pay off.
Yeah,
obviously.
It's that perfect storm.
Yeah.
And you're happy to see when kids do things right and people do things right that
good stuff happens.
And you get a little lucky along the way, good stuff happens.
Well, fellas, we'll cut you loose. We're going to introduce them first quarter of the Bomber football game against Siloam Springs. Hopefully you guys get a big cheer. But before we cut y'all loose, you want to shout out anybody, say hi? We'll start with Finley.
Everybody that came and supported us this season, really, and that's about it.
I do want to shout out, everyone that came, supported us, traveled, traveled to all those games that were, like 2.5+ hours away.
Yeah.
And, they were all there.
I noticed you didn't have just a whole lot of home matches, but the home matches you did have, there were a lot of students. A lot of people text me like, "Hey, what time do they start?" And it seemed like there were just a bunch of people there, and that shows how much tennis has grown because you don't really think I'm sure a lot of these other schools they're not like, "Hey, what time's tennis start? I'm going to go watch." But here it's like all of our kids seem like they want to just go watch everyone and support.
Yeah, you start to see football kids showing up because they're friends with the basketball girls showing up. You start to see some soccer. I mean. You have some administration that was coming. I know Miss Dewey came to some of the home matches. Coach Heskey did. And, of course, just the support, and it's growing, and I think it's just going to continue to grow.
That's why I always say go watch our Bombers no matter what they're playing. But, fellas, I appreciate the time. Good luck to you two in college, and we'll talk to you probably for a third time closer to soccer season. But I appreciate you guys so much for cutting time out of your very busy schedule of sleep and whatever class you have left. But again, appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Go Bombers. Before we one more thing before we let you go. We got Siloam Springs at Bomber Stadium Friday night. I always ask for a prediction. Do you guys have a score prediction? We'll start with Finley.
Siloam, no, I'm just kidding. Bombers, 35-17.
Okay, all right. Siloam has gotten better. Siloam's on a decent conference losing streak, but they've gotten a lot better. They got a new coach, so I don't know if I gave you guys insider info before I told him, but Finley? Finley Pierce, I'm sorry.
I was going to say 35-14.
Okay, that's about right. A win's a win.
I'm going to go big. I'm going to go 42-7.
Ooh, I like it.
Confident.
I like it. We've been looking good. So.
We have.
So, not as good as these guys. These guys are state champions. But again, you can catch them first quarter of the Bomber football game against Siloam Springs. They'll have the big old trophy there. That was Pierce Blackman, Finley Chafin, and Coach Skylar King. We'll take a little break. Preview Mountain Home versus Siloam Springs here on Classic Hits 101.7.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help.
Back here on the Bomber Buzz, we're getting closer and closer to kickoff tonight as the Bombers will welcome Siloam Springs to town. We're going to crown a homecoming king and queen. Shout out to everybody that made the homecoming court. Don't have a whole lot of time to rattle those people off, but if you made the homecoming court, we want to shout you out. They're going to be presented about a half hour before kickoff of the Bomber football game at 7 o'clock. Again, a lot of great events. Got the Athletic Hall of Honor on Saturday. We're going to introduce the Education Hall of Honor and the Athletic Hall of Honor inductees for this year over the course of the pregame and during the game. And again, we will also have our Bomber Tennis State Championship team shown off in between the first and second quarter. So it's going to be a fun night. If you haven't had the chance to come to a Bomber football game, this is a good one to come to. Of course, every game's a good one to come to. They only have 2 more for sure left in the regular season. Depending on how the state playoffs go, they might have another one. That's another big thing that they're playing for. Just got to keep racking up wins, try to get as good a seed as they can, and hopefully host a state tournament game here, which that would be a lot of fun. We haven't done that, I don't think, in 15 years or so. But should be a good game tonight. Siloam Springs is much improved. They are much, much improved. They have a new coach. It's funny how it happened. Doug Lowridge is their new head coach. He was the athletic director at Alma, and I want to say that when Alma went to Siloam Springs, this was during basketball season, when they went to Siloam Springs, I want to say that he got introduced during the basketball game over there. So it was just a strange dynamic over there. But I know he's won a state title. I believe it was at Clarksville when he won that. I think Clarksville, I can't remember. He's won a state title in football. So they got good hands over there. Superintendent, his name, they'll be familiar to a lot of Bomber people. Shane Patrick, one of my favorite people. That district's in great hands with him at the helm. But their football team, again, they're much improved. They ended a fairly decent long losing streak. I believe it was over a couple seasons. They beat Rogers Heritage. That was their first win in a while. They haven't won a conference game in a while. We hope that their conference losing streak continues for at least one more week. They can do whatever after we play them. But come on out to Bomber Stadium. That's at 7 o'clock. I would say bring a hoodie more than likely, but it's going to be a lot of fun. This has been the Bomber Buzz. I appreciate you joining me and our great guests that we had. We'll be back next week with more great content, another great guest. Can't wait for you guys to hear But as always, I'm your host, Dylan Conley, better known as Decon to a lot of people. Appreciate you guys listening. You can listen to this wherever you listen to your podcast. You can watch it on YouTube or on the pregame show on the Bomber Sports Network. It's going to be, again, a great game tonight. I am Dylan Conley. I appreciate you guys taking time to listen to this. And as always, go Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Want to know where you can find great deals on clothing, furniture, home decor, household goods, toys, and more? It's the Salvation Army Thrift Store. Whether you're helping out by donating to the thrift store or by shopping, you're making a real difference in the lives of our neighbors. Stop by the Salvation Army Thrift Store on Highway 201 North in Mountain Home today to find great deals on all of the essentials. That's the Salvation Army Thrift Store, located on Highway 201 North in Mountain Home.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Want to know where you can find great deals on clothing, furniture, home decor, household goods, toys, and more? It's the Salvation Army Thrift Store. Whether you're helping out by donating to the thrift store or by shopping, you're making a real difference in the lives of our neighbors. Stop by the Salvation Army Thrift Store on Highway 201 North in Mountain Home today to find great deals on all of the essentials. That's the Salvation Army Thrift Store, located on Highway 201 North in Mountain Home.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Want to know where you can find great deals on clothing, furniture, home decor, household goods, toys, and more? It's the Salvation Army Thrift Store. Whether you're helping out by donating to the thrift store or by shopping, you're making a real difference in the lives of our neighbors. Stop by the Salvation Army Thrift Store on Highway 201 North in Mountain Home today to find great deals on all of the essentials. That's the Salvation Army Thrift Store, located on Highway 201 North in Mountain Home.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Southern Construction Pregame Show. It's a perfect fall evening here in the heart of the Ozarks, and there's excitement in the air because this isn't just any game, it's homecoming night. And what a night we have in store here in Mountain Home. The Bombers are flying high, starting 5-1, with all eyes on the prize and destiny in their hands. The alumni have come in droves, hoping to witness something special. A team that might be one of the best in Bomber history. And tonight, the mission is simple. Protect the Queen and defend the field at all costs. But standing in their way is the Siloam Springs Baby Kittens. And don't be fooled by the name. folks. These visitors are out to crash the party and spoil the night for the Bombers, but the Bombers are locked in, ready to write a chapter in school history. The stakes are high, the lights are bright, and the only thing left to see is who will rise to the occasion. I'm Tobias Pugsley. I'm thrilled to be joined tonight by Barkley Terry. Our buddy Brad Coleman is on the field getting ready to walk his daughter out. Barkley, it might be homecoming, but I think I'm more excited that I'm not sitting on your lap in a broom closet this week. Thank God for leg room. What a night for football.
What a night for football. I feel like I am staying at the Hilton tonight.
Right?
I mean, we are spread out. We've got the whole crew. We've got papers everywhere. This feels so comfortable.
First class accommodations, only the best from Bomber Sports.
Top shelf accommodations.
Well, we got a great game tonight to talk about. A lot of festivities and things going on within the homecoming. Really, really pumped. But, man, let's talk about this crowd. Holy cow. I was here at 3:30 bringing up some equipment. There was already people out here putting their seats out.
It's great. It's wonderful when you pull up in your car and, you know, we're here early getting set up, getting prepared, and there's already people filling the stadium. The atmosphere is electric. Around town, from Lake Norfolk to Bull Shoals Lake, everybody's got a little bit of Bomber pride, Tobias.
You are not lying. I mean, you're seeing it, and everybody, you're seeing it talked about more in the coffee shops now. I mean, it's hard to go anywhere now. Somebody doesn't want to talk about Bomber football.
Well, when your team's 5-1 right now, you got a homecoming week. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to get excited about.
You ain't lying.
It's one of those nights where we just got to come out here and take care of our business.
That's right. So we've got the 2 and 4 Siloam Springs Baby Kittens, as I call them. Their Panthers, I guess, is technically their mascot. And Bombers, man, off to a strong start this season. I mean, I said a minute ago, but I really do think this might be one of the best Bomber teams ever to play. I mean, top to bottom. And we'll talk more about that as we get into the pregame. But, man, what a team.
They've handled their business. They've been road warriors in some very difficult games, going to Russellville last week, a few weeks before that, going to Fort Smith Southside, who's not a weak opponent. That Fort Smith Southside team took Shiloh to the ropes last week, if I'm right, Tobias. So they've really handled their business away from home, and now they get to come home and celebrate homecoming in front of a packed house.
They do, and a lot of times that can be an advantage, but sometimes it can be a disadvantage. A lot of distractions.
Homecoming week's full of them. Me and you were talking about it before the broadcast. You know, is this something that Arie enjoys? Does he not enjoy? I know from a player's perspective, there's all kinds of noise homecoming week. There's parades, there's pictures, there's festivities, there's appearances you got to make. And when your team's 5-1, that gets doubled. It gets doubled because everybody wants a piece of you. Did this Bomber team handle the distractions this week and come out ready focused and ready to play ball?
We're going to find out a lot of things to talk about. We talked about last week. We're going to talk about the game, the matchup to come. We're going to try to cut live to the actual homecoming festivities. We think it'd be neat to be able to show that here on the Bomber Sports Network. And so on the radio, you'll be able to hear them announcing the homecoming court, and then obviously we want to stay with them to catch the winner. So the pregame will be just a little bit different, but we've got an awesome show in store for you, and just a lot of excitement. Like Barkley said, the home stands are almost packed. I think they got 2 people, maybe 3. They all see a guy in the corner. They got 3 people in their stands, and I don't know that there's a seat to be had here in Bomber Stadium right now. But what a night for football. It's going to be excellent. We're pretty pumped. Bands here. We're starting to see the homecoming court walk out. So we're going to go ahead and take our break just a touch early. And we're going to come back, and like I said, we're going to stream and show the homecoming festivities here live. We'll talk a little bit more about the game. As soon as that's over, as soon as the homecoming queen's announced, Brad's going to jump back in the box with us and break things down. Barkley's got stats ready. So we got a lot of good things to talk about coming up on the Southern Construction Pregame Show. If you need a roof on your home, you need to call Southern Construction today, 870-405-2359. Stick with us. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and streaming live on Bomber Sports Network.
Bang, 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 bang.
Thanks, Matty.
Bang, 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 bang.
Discover the smile you've always wanted at North Arkansas Dental Group. They're your go-to family-friendly dental experts, ensuring your oral health is their top priority. Open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They make dental care convenient for your busy schedule. Experience state-of-the-art facilities at their new location, 2338 Highway 62 West. From routine checkups to cosmetic dentistry, their skilled team is dedicated to providing personalized and comfortable care for all. Schedule your appointment today and let them brighten your smile.
Marion County, your local Arvis team is here to help you. Whether you want to open a small business or grow an existing business, we can help. We will also be by your side as you grow your farm or expand your farm equipment. I'm Katie Ratliff, and I'm here to help you turn your dream into a reality. Stop by either branch in Marion County, 802 East Main Street in Flippin or 105 North Panther Avenue in Yellville to see how my team can assist.
5'9", professional, quick, and highly skilled. Call them today. I tell you what, we're gonna try to cut down to Brad real quick. He is on the sidelines, getting ready to line up to go out with the homecoming court. Let's see if we can catch Brad real quick.
All right, guys, here with senior right tackle Eston.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, could you please direct your attention to the track.
Big Barmer, the sharp dressed man. Big Barmer, the sharp dressed man. Come in, over.
What's up, man? I don't know that I'm supposed to be answering my phone down here.
Man, we want to get the play-by-play. You're right there on the field. Tell us what's happening.
Hey, I've got my daughter to my side. We're about to walk her out. She's on the homecoming court. We got juniors made, senior maids. These girls look great. Hey, we got to protect the queen tonight.
I bet she loves it. Dad's giving her the play-by-play right now.
Yeah, she's rolling her eyes at me right now, but that's all right. I don't know if I'm supposed to be on here.
Man, how's the view from down there?
Dude, it's awesome. The crowd's awesome. It's a great night for football. I think we're going to come away with the dub tonight.
All right, we need her to get back up here.
All right, see you in a few.
So Brad is lined up, getting ready to walk out. Having a little fun. So we're going to cut to that, and we are going to mute this so that you can hear a little bit better. That's our good friend Dylan Conley on the mic. He'll be announcing the homecoming court here. So let's listen in.
Dr. Justin Lonham received the Mountain Home Education Foundation Outstanding Alumni Award. Dr. London, a 1991 graduate of Mountain Home High School, serves as Dallas College Chancellor. Dallas College serves over 130,000 students over 7 campuses with more than 7,000 employees. His career began with an internship in the City of Dallas's mayor's office. Justin was hired as press secretary for the mayor of Dallas after working with several political campaigns and working with government relations. His career eventually led to him to Dallas College, where he was in the lead in the college policy matters in Austin and Washington, D.C. From this position, he was privileged to take on multiple areas of responsibilities in the college system, leading him to his current role. Dr. Lonham is very complimentary of Mountain Home School System, expressing his gratitude for the education he received, hoping that all students have the same experience.
So right now that's Dylan. He is announcing the Education Foundation Hall of Honor.
Sandy Almond.
Great class. They had an excellent event over there at the Shed this week, Thursday night. Great class of inductees. We'll keep listening in here with Dylan.
Paraprofessional and interventionist for hiring after 38 years serving the district. Sandy says there is not a better feeling or reward than watching the face of that child learn a specific skill that you've been able to help them learn. According to Ms. Almond, when you help your children, you are helping your future. Sandy Almond. Tommy Knight accepted the Bob Knight Bomber Spirit Award. Tommy, a 1973 graduate from Mountain Home Public Schools, has been deeply involved in athletics and the schools as volunteer and coach for the youth. Tommy believes his volunteerism helps get kids involved in participating in team sports. The team sports get students excited about Mountain Home Schools. He believes the Mountain Home Schools volunteer system and the Mountain Home School system are really strong, with people helping out in every aspect. Helping with top flight basketball, coaching, and working with travel teams makes him feel good inside, as it's all about the kids. Tommy Knight. The Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce was honored by the Mountain Home Education Foundation as an outstanding community partner. The Chamber has long-standing collaboration with the school system to promote programs developing students' business and leadership skills. These skills will enable students to become community leaders with the hope of them staying in the area. The Chamber educates community on opportunities such as the White Coat program and apprenticeships. According to Chamber President Danny Pugsley, it has been fun to educate, help make videos and promotional materials, and to get the information about our schools to the public. Danny Pugsley, Eric Toddy, and Rachel Young are representing the Chamber team this evening. Along with honoring former students, teachers, support staff, and community partners, the Mountain Home Education Foundation raises funds for student scholarships and teacher grants. The Mountain Home Education Foundation would like to thank the Mountain Home community for all their generous donations and support. Bomber Nation, give these inductees a round of applause.
Buckley, that was an awesome event they did Thursday night. Like I said, all these honorees were honored. And Molly, I think, announced at the event they had actually raised like $15,000 at the event. And the Education Foundation are the ones that put on the Promise Scholarship, which is an awesome opportunity for those Mountain Home students to continue their education at ASU Mountain Home. So a great night to honor those recipients and a great class there.
That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Raised how much did you say?
$15,000 and more coming in. So you can look them up online just off the school's website, and they'll tell you how to get to them. But we're going to cut in right now because now we're going to start introducing the homecoming court.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Mountain Home High School Student Council and the Mountain Home High School Administration would like to welcome students and guests to the 2024 homecoming ceremony. As we begin our ceremony tonight, we would like to introduce the Mountain Home High School NJROTC Sword Arch members. Those members are Cadet Lieutenant Dylan Prinz, Cadet Lieutenant Cheyenne Dewson, Cadet Ensign Max Smith, Cadet Master Chief Lucas Poole, Cadet Lieutenant Commander Boonstra, and Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade Samuel Sinead. Please welcome the following Mountain Home High School Homecoming 2024 royalty. Freshman maid Marley Davis. Marley is the daughter of Amy and Jeffrey Daly. She is the president of HOSA and a member of Flight Crew, Girls Wrestling, and the Bomber Bells. Marley is escorted by her stepfather, Jeffrey Daly. Freshman maid Marley Davis. Freshman night, Johnny Kruger. Johnny is the son of Maria Burden. He is in basketball, track, FCLA, and flight crew and attends Eastside Baptist Church. Johnny is escorted by his mother, Maria Burden. Freshman night, Johnny Kruger. Freshman maid, Jade Taylor. Jade is the daughter of Jake Taylor and Sherry Taylor. She is a member of Select Choir, FCCLA, Flight Crew, and Theater. Jade is escorted by her mother, Sherry Taylor. Freshman maid, Jade Taylor. Freshman night, Tristan Middleton. Tristan is the son of Chris Middleton and Ginger Wiggins. He is on the junior high football team and attends Eastside Baptist Church. Tristan is escorted by his mother, Ginger Wiggins. Freshman night, Tristan Middleton. Sophomore maid, Ellie Miller. Ellie is the daughter of Christy Miller. She is a Bomber Bell, Lady Bomber Wrestler in Educators Rising, Seed, Youth Alive, FCA, National Honor Society, and is the sophomore class president. Ellie is escorted by her mother, Christy Miller. Sophomore maid, Ellie Miller. Sophomore night, Hunter Coy. Hunter is the son of Randy Coy and Stacy Coy. He is a member of Bomber Yearbook, Seed, NHS, National or Sophomore Class Vice President, FBLA, FCCLA, FCA, Track, Gate, and Future Farmers of America. Hunter is escorted by his mother, Stacy Coy. Sophomore night, Hunter Coy. Sophomore maid, Kaylee Simmons. Kaylee is the daughter of Kendra Rand and David Simmons. She is a member of the Lady Bomber soccer team, Bomber Cheer, FFA, HOSA, and the Bomber track team. Kaylee is escorted by her mom, Kendra Rand. Sophomore maid, Kaylee Simmons. Sophomore night, Russell Hargett. Russell is the son of Steve and Kim Hargett. He is an HHS Academy representative, a member of Seed, Art Club, National Honor Society, Educators Rising, FCA Leadership, 1014, and Youth Alive, along with a member of the Bomber football, track, and wrestling teams. Russell is escorted by his mother, Kim Hargett. Sophomore night, Russell Hargett. Junior maid, Nikita Burnett. Nikita is the daughter of Carrie Burnett. She is involved with Gate, Soccer, Bowling, NHS, Student Council, Art Club, German Club, and BEAC. Nikita is escorted by her mother, Carrie Brunette. This is junior maid, Nikita Brunette. Junior night, Gray Daniels. Gray is the son of Bob Daniels. He is a member of the bowling team, Gate, German Club, and BEAC. Gray is escorted by his father, Bob Daniels. Junior night, Gray Daniels. Junior maid, Camilla Johnson. Camilla is the daughter of Amber and Cole Davis. She is a member of National Honor Society, FCA, HOSA, Art Club, Track, and Cross Country. Camilla is escorted by her father, Cole Davis. Junior maid, Camilla Johnson. Junior night, Brantley Phillips. Brantley is the son of Tasha and Jared Forbes and Mitchell Phillips. He is a member of the varsity football team, Bomber baseball team, and FCA. Brantley is escorted by his mother, Tasha Forbes. Junior night, Brantley Phillips. Junior maid, Lauren Rawls. Lauren is the daughter of Russ and Tennille Rawls. She is on the FCA leadership team, vice president of student council, a member of NHS, HOSA, SEED, German Club, BEAC, is an HHS officer, member of the Lady Bomber volleyball, basketball, and soccer teams. Lauren is escorted by her father, Russ Rawls. Junior maid, Lauren Rawls. Junior night, Strat Rucker. Strat is the son of Garrett and Shannon Rucker. He is on the Bomber tennis team, is a member of NHS, Student Council, Art Club, HOSA, and is an HHS Academy representative. Strat is escorted by his mother, Shannon Rucker. Junior night, Strat Rucker. Senior maid, Hadley Baker. Hadley is the daughter of Josh and Laura Beth Baker. She is currently the FFA Vice President, a Fire Marshal, Key Club Secretary, and on the FCA leadership team, FFA Parliamentary Procedure Team, and Livestock Show Team as well. She is also the captain of the Mountain Home High School cheer team and a member of FBLA, Educators Rising and Eastside Baptist Church. She plans to attend Arkansas Tech University to get her education degree. Hadley is escorted by her father, Josh Baker. Senior maid, Hadley Baker. Senior night, Finley Chafin. Finley's the son of Jay and Christine Chafin. He's on the state-winning Bomber tennis team and plays Bomber baseball. Is a member of National Honor Society, the Fire Marshals, and FCA. He is a member of St. Peter's Catholic Church. He plans to attend college to get his kinesiology degree. Finley is escorted tonight by his mother, Christine Chafin. Senior night, Finley Chafin. Senior maid, Hannah Baker. Hannah is the daughter of Josh and Laura Beth Baker. She is an FCA leadership team member, a founding member of the SEED Club, Key Club President, FBLA Parliamentarian, FFA President, National Delegate for Arkansas FFA, is the Senior Class President, HHS Representative, Fire Marshal, #1 doubles team for the Lady Bomber varsity tennis team, and a member of the Youth Drug Coalition, along with National Farm Business Management Team, NHS, the National Honor Society of High School Scholars, and is a member of Eastside Baptist Church. She plans to major in biology and then go to medical school to pursue a career in clinical pathology. Hannah is escorted by her brother, Harrison Baker. Senior maid, Hannah Baker. Senior night, Zane Durack. Zane is the son of Darren and Lynette Durack. He is on the Bomber wrestling and Bomber soccer teams. He's the senior class vice president, a member of the SEED Club, NHS, and FBLA. He is an Eagle Scout and an intern at the food bank. After graduation, he plans to go on a 2-year church mission and then attend BYU Marriott School of Business in Provo, Utah. Zane is escorted by his mother, Lynette Durack. This is senior night, Zane Durack. Senior maid, Whitten Coleman. Whitten is the daughter of Brad and Kara Coleman. She is a member of FCA, NHS, HHS Representatives, Student Council, Bomber Basketball, and Lady Bomber Soccer. She attends Eastside Baptist Church and is involved in their Operation Christmas Child program. She plans to attend college after graduation. Whitten is escorted by her father, Brad Coleman. Senior maid, Whitten Coleman. Senior night, Eston Ford. Eston is the son of Travis and Kara Ford. He is a Bomber varsity football player, a member of Key Club, an FCA member, and an NHS member. He attends Eastside Baptist Church. Eston plans to attend college at Harding University to major in exercise science. Eston is escorted by his mother, Kara Ford. Senior night, Eston Ford. Senior maid, Isabella Dotson. Isabella is the daughter of Jerry Dotson and Daniel Dotson. She is the #1 doubles team member for the varsity Lady Bomber tennis team, a member of varsity soccer, a member of FCA. She goes to Eastside Baptist Church and is a member at the Twin Lakes Tennis Club. She plans to attend Arkansas State University at Mountain Home to obtain a degree in nursing and to hopefully pursue a career as a pediatric nurse. Isabella is escorted by her mother, Jerry Dotson. Senior maid, Isabella Dotson. Senior night, Eli Jones. Eli is the son of Jay and Kimberly Jones. He is a member of Bomber varsity football, track and field, National Honor Society, and German Club. He is a member of the Riverside Church of Christ Youth Group. He plans to attend college after graduation. Eli is escorted by his mother, Kimberly Jones. Senior night, Eli Jones. Senior maid, Kaylee Harper. Kaylee is the daughter of Amber Harper and Trevor Harper. She likes to go camping with her family and plans to attend college at Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Kaylee is escorted by her stepfather, Seth Zindel. Senior maid, Kaylee Harper. Senior night, Ryder McLean. Ryder is the son of Shauna McLean and Kirk McLean. He is a member of the National Honor Society and plays Bomber basketball and baseball. His goal is to play college basketball. Ryder is escorted by his mother, Shauna McLean. Senior night, Ryder McLean. Senior maid, Camille Jones. Camille is the daughter of Anna and Chris Jones. She has been on the Bomber cheer team for 4 years. She is a member of FCA, a fire marshal, FFA, and Key Club. She plans to attend Arkansas State University Mountain Home and major in elementary education. Camille is escorted by her father, Chris Jones. Senior maid, Camille Jones. Senior night, Caleb Purdue. Caleb is the son of Jeremy and Crystal Purdue. He is a member of Bomber football and National Honor Society. He plans to attend college at the University of Arkansas. Caleb is escorted by his mother, Crystal Purdue. Senior night, Caleb Purdue. Senior maid, Lakin Moore. Lakin is the daughter of Wynn and Dana Moore. She is a member of Bomber basketball and track and is a member of National Honor Society and FCA. She plans to attend Harding University on a basketball scholarship and study exercise science. She is escorted by her father, Wynn Moore. Senior maid, Lakin Moore. Senior night, Strat Smith. Strat is the son of Brent and Sandy Smith. He plays Bomber tennis, is an NHS member, and is an HHS representative as well. He works at Twin Lakes Tennis Club and attends Eastside Baptist Church. He plans to study sports medicine at Ouachita Baptist University. Strat is escorted by his mother, Sammy Smith. It's a senior night, Strat Smith. We would like to welcome back to Bomber Stadium the 2023 Homecoming Queen and King, Reagan Hawkins and Noah Lag. At this time, we would like to announce our 2024 Homecoming Queen, Hannah Baker.
You've been listening in. They just announced that Hannah Baker has won the Homecoming Queen for this year's 2024 Homecoming. And so we're going to take a quick break. You've been listening to Bomber Football Homecoming here on Classic Hits 101.7 and streaming live on the Bomber Sports Network.
Engineering and land surveying firm located at 142 South College Street in Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see the full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering of the future.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs.
Coming king and queen, Hannah Baker and Zane Dirac are your 2024 homecoming queen and king. Congratulations to them all. Now, Barkley, down to the important stuff. It's game time. We're getting closer to kickoff. It's going to be a great night tonight.
Tobias, I'm ready to talk some football.
Let's do it. Let's get down to business.
We did the homecoming thing. Everybody looks beautiful. Dad's all dressed up. Everybody got their stuff to the dry cleaners. It's business time now. It's football time. Let's talk some football.
All right, so last week, Bombers were in action on the road in Russellville, doing something that Coach Airy had never done as coach, and that's win in Russellville as a Bomber. They went to town, burned the town down, and run another homecoming.
Man, he went over there. It was a stellar game by Airy. Put up a pile of points. You know, we had some a few guys go down and was able to come out of there with a win. And it was something that was beautiful to watch. Glad he got that monkey off his back, so to speak.
That's right. So big win there for the Bombers. But we'll talk about this a little bit more. But they did lose. Their starting quarterback, Brantley Phillips, in the beginning of that game, had to make a pivot real early and switch to Barrett Miller.
Brad, welcome back.
Welcome back, buddy.
Man, I'm tired. I hadn't had to suck my gut in for so long, so I didn't look so fat in front of so many people for a long time.
Fresh press, man. Look at that.
Man, how about Hannah Baker? Congratulations to her. And Lane Dirac. That was awesome. Yeah. Awesome. But, yeah, hey, we're talking about Bombers offense. Is that what we're talking about?
We were just covered a preview and just talked a little bit about last week's game is what we're getting into and the loss of Brantley Phillips. But the big step up there by Barrett Miller. And, man, the Bombers grounded and pounded. Got it done.
Yeah, you know, Barrett's a different style quarterback. He did take some summer reps. I kind of did an investigation this summer during the week a little bit, and Barrett threw the ball a lot during practice. I think we're going to see him open it up a little bit tonight and throw the ball. You know, he's a running first quarterback, but he can sling the ball. I think they were pretty pleased with what they saw this week from his arm, and hopefully we see a little bit more of that tonight.
So now this week, we'll switch to the task at hand. Ackland's had a little bit more time to prepare with Barrett and put a little bit more of the scheme together. What do you think we're going to see tonight for this Bomber offense?
You know, I think we're going to get a lead early. And I think once we get a lead early, I think you're going to see us kind of see what we got there. I think you're going to see kind of what we got on the open side of things and open it up, and they're going to see what Barrett can do. What's he look like dropping back passing? What's he look like? Is it more of a screen style? Is it more of a, hey, we're going to take shots? Is it the quick slants? Is it the outs? Is it rollout, throwing off the run? I think they're going to try to see what Barrett can do at quarterback. But, guys, I'll tell you, I saw Brantley today. Didn't have a sling on. Looking good. I talked to him. He said he's feeling great. He's feeling really good. And, you know, guys, I don't know how long he's going to be out. I'll just be honest with you. I think it's one that I think we're going to look up at some point. And I was talking with Coach Ackland. He's like, what if we're 4-0? What if we, in 4 weeks, what if Barrett leads us to 4-0?
Yep.
I said, you got a good problem.
You got a great problem,
right? So, but I did see Brantley. He looked good talking with him, and you know, I think he's good to go.
Yeah, I think Ackland, you know, X and O's guy. with longer to prepare a game plan, obviously there's more passing opportunities perhaps. But Barkley, we saw a big swing in stats last week on the passing game.
100%. Yeah, looking at the stats overall in the season, once Brantley fell out, all of a sudden your pass yards per game, your completions per game, stuff like that just went by the wayside, and the stats got skewed greatly. Talking about production, offensively, this is a team through 6 games averaging 304 yards on the ground, 5.7 yards a touch, and pass yards per game is right around 122. So you can tell where the meat and potatoes is.
Yep. Yeah, I was able to catch up, guys, with senior right tackle Eston Ford and ask him a little bit about what we're talking about. Is it Brantley? Without Brantley out, what's it look like? Let's listen to what Eston had to say.
All right, guys, here with senior right tackle Eston Ford. Eston, congrats on the win last week. Brantley did go down. Barrett stepped in at quarterback. Kind of what are some things we're looking for this week with Barrett back there behind center?
Well, as an O-line, we got to make it easier for Barrett, make sure he's got all the time, and we can run any of the plays we want, running the ball and stuff.
So it seems like our identity this year has been offensive line, being the strongest team, running the ball. Is that something you foresee us continuing to do?
Yeah, we got to be able to do that all year, especially against Siloam.
All right, good luck tonight, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think you hit on exactly what we've talking about. Our identity, just what your stats alluded to. 122 yards in the air, over 300 yards running, right? And so, or is that 300 total offense? But, majority of that's 300 running. Yeah, so, our identity is running the ball. I don't think not having a quarterback that stands back and is a pocket passer, I don't think that changes our identity much.
No, it doesn't. And I didn't mean to cut you off there, Tobias, but Brantley was part of that running. Yeah, he was. He was he had a 100-yard game a few weeks ago. He added a wrinkle from that standpoint that Barrett also has. Barrett can take off and get you some yards. So I'm encouraged by the offensive line and what we're seeing.
So we're trying to sketch our schedule back up right now, so we are due for another break. So we'll switch things up just a little bit. We will come back. We'll talk about the defense and what they got to do to get done tonight, and talk a little bit more about this game. You're listening to Bomber Football right here on Classic Hits 101.7 and streaming live on Bomber Sports Network.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
FNBC is excited to announce their new
I think Barkley said it last week. It's the only right thing to do is to honor the country there.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people that fought really, really hard so we could sit here tonight and enjoy this game of football, Tobias.
That's right. So tonight is Alumni Appreciation Night. So hit us up on the text line tonight, 870-321-6839, the Hopper Termite and Pest Control Hotline, text line. They're located at Mountain Home in Fayetteville. Again, you can text that number, 870-321-6839, and let us know what class you're in, alumni, and what's your message to your class. We will try to read some of those tonight and let us know who you're watching and where you're watching from. We'll have all that going on the text line tonight.
Yeah, so going to be a fun night, Alumni Appreciation. It's homecoming night, and as we're back here at Bomber Stadium, just about to get things underway, and man, it's just an awesome homecoming night, guys. I saw a lot of people out on the field. Class reunion, I think 84 is here. That's their 40-year class reunion. I think 04 had a class reunion. Sam down here running our board tonight.
I think Sam was cooking some burgers.
Sam
for them,
was
man.
cooking up down there. How many did y'all have down there, Sam?
What's that?
Had you have a big crew?
I had a few. I don't know how many we actually.
Yeah, had a good crew. He's turned out, so it's awesome. A lot of people there, but hey, homecoming's fun. All the festivities are fun, but guess what's more fun?
Watching football.
Watching football and winning some football game. I got my lucky shirt back on. I changed out of my dapper deal, and
you're like Clark Kent, man.
Yeah, I try.
I've had
more. I think I've had more changes than Taylor Swift concert tonight.
Oh, there you go. A little wardrobe.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't have no wardrobe malfunctions.
I was going to think about popping out of Lake Hamilton to the floor and be like, what? Here I am. And then it is, but then but let's talk about our defense a little bit tonight.
Yeah,
let's talk about a little bit of defense tonight. And defense. So, guys, this is not a juggernaut of an Siloam Springs offense. No. It's not. I think we looked in you got some stats on how many points have they averaged to score in conference.
Listen, 3 games for Siloam in conference. They've averaged, or they've have a grand total of 23 total points in those 3 conference games. Talking about their defense, they do have a seasoned veteran and coach. His name is, let me make sure I get this right, Doug Loffridge.
Yeah, and so he was the Alma athletic director last year and came down to coach Siloam Springs.
Right, and prior to that, Brad, he was a 2-time state title champion and 5 conference champion at Charleston. So this guy knows how to win football. Obviously, he's in that early stages of that building process.
Yeah, and they needed a change. They were 0-10 last year, and I remember going over there. Tobias, we were with us at Siloam Springs, and we had been reeling. We'd come off some losses, maybe to Greenwood. It was a bad couple stretch there for the Bombers, and we went over to Siloam, and they looked like they were ready for soccer season. You don't hear that much in our conference, but they were ready for soccer season, and they just didn't look like a football team that cared. Now, I've watched film, I've seen them play a little bit, and I'll tell you one thing, they're playing hard.
Yeah.
They're playing hard. They're playing hard for their coach. They've got 2 wins already this year, so I guess they doubled their win total from last year. But it's just one of those that it's a team that's rebuilding. We've been there, guys. We've been there as a team. Aries now kind of got this thing built back up, but it takes a whole lot more than just wins on the field. It takes a whole culture change, and I think our defense tonight is going to be able to just be able to come through and kind of dominate.
They're punishing, guys. At the end of the day, this defense likes to hit people. They want to show up and pop you right in the mouth, and I love to watch it. It's my favorite part of football, and I think that's what Aries brought to this culture is a toughness.
Yep.
That is just, these guys are tough.
Yep. I agree.
No quit, all grit. I love it.
And so I was able to catch up with Talon Palmer, our senior cornerback, and ask him a little bit about the distractions and kind of what's going on this week with homecoming and what we can see out of our defense.
All right, guys, I'm here with senior defensive back Talon Palmer. Talon, kind of homecoming night, a lot of distractions going on. Kind of tell us how this week's been in preparation and things you're looking for tonight against Siloam.
Yeah, we have a lot of distractions this week, Power Puff and different things going on, parades, but Aries kept us locked in all week. We're focused and practiced. We're out there 2 hours every day. Our mindset's right. I think we're ready to go.
What can we see from the defense tonight?
I think we're really focused on stopping the run. We're kind of loading up our box here and there. We worked on tackling all week. Aries said we had to get better after last week, and I think we'll be really good against the run.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We've seen that here as we're in the Southern Construction Roofing Company pregame show. Give them a call, 870-405-2359. Jared and Tasha Forbes will take care of you there, any of your needs. But, guys, hey, we've seen this everywhere as we go. We talked about it last week, the look in their eyes. They are razor focused, I think, is, Barkley, what you said, and no different this week.
No. After the game last week, you talk to these guys, you go congratulate them, you talk to Ari, you say, hey, great win, coach, great win, and it's just stone-faced. He's celebrating, but he's already processing the next one. And that is the kind of culture that has started to take root here. And it's the kind of thing that starts with the coach, then it goes to the players, and now you're seeing it in the fans. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
It is. When fans are starting to show up at 3:30, something's happening.
Yeah, I was out here setting up seats, guys. I'm telling you, and the seats are just all slammed, and everything's full, and there's seats everywhere already set up at 3:30 this afternoon. It's pretty awesome.
Student section rocking the camo tonight.
Yep, camo night.
Ooh. I like it.
So we are just about 3 minutes away from kickoff here. Mountain Home's going to be in there all blue with gold numerals outlined. Blue pants, blue shirt, gold numerals. Siloam Springs is going to be in there white with maroon numerals, and they are out there at the coin toss right now. Your captains for Mountain Home: Eli Jones, number 13, Eston Ford, number 75, Nate Henderson, number 57, and Caleb Perdue, number 73. So for Siloam Springs, their captains, looks like it's going to be number 5. Mountain Home has won the toss before we do this. Mountain Home has won the toss. We are deferring to the second half. Number 5, Victor Toledo. Number 34, Gage Jones. Number 11, Dane Marlett. And then number 8, Gio Flores. So that's your captains for Siloam Springs. Once again, Mountain Home won the toss. They are deferring. They will be going right from left in this opening quarter. Siloam Springs will be going left to right.
Tonight's officials: referee Tony McMorrin, umpire Mike Kinninger, head lineman James Newby, line judge Matt Scott, back judge Aaron Abbott, side judge Calvin Gabbard. It's exciting. Guys, building, getting ready to rock here. You can feel it.
The hype video's
rolling. I mean, it's homecoming, baby.
It's homecoming. Hey, we're protecting the queen. Guys, you've been listening to Southern Construction Roofing Company pregame show. We're a minute 30 away from kickoff here. Everything's getting going. Let's run through the starting lineups. I think we got time here real quick.
Yeah, you want to go ahead first with offense?
Yes, Siloam Springs. We'll hit their defense first. Their defensive back, number 2, Eli Hargett. Number 16, Freddie Renderos. Cole Pittman and Jack O'Brien. Linebacker, Josiah Thompson, Gage Jones, and Ryan Estacio. Defensive end, Boaz Benson, Stuart Schweringer, Caden Davidson, and Victor Toledo.
Starting offense for Siloam Springs: tackle Isaac Calden, guard Braxton Majors, center Francisco. I like to say that.
Yeah.
Sure is. Guard Drew Calvin, tackle Andrew Hargett, tight end Stuart Schweringer, and their quarterback, Dane Marlett. Wide receiver Mickey McKinney, wide receiver Jack O'Brien, running back Caden Davidson, and running back Ryan Estacio.
Starting with that Mountain Home defense, seniors across the front. You got Noah Greninger at nose tackle and Eli Jones playing the other spot. They're bookended by the Setzer twins, Aiden number 8 and Brenton number 43. At linebacker, you got Del Soto at 41, Vaco at number 25, and Dunlap at number 12. In the backfield, you got number 18, Talon Palmer, number 5, Barrett Miller, number 24, Dawson Dunlap, and number 1, Jacob Chenoweth.
On the offensive side of the ball for the Bombers, usual suspects up front: Caleb Perdue, Nate Henderson, Nathan Yarbrough, Lucas Boxstaller, and Eston Ford. 4 of those are seniors by Yarbrough, who is the junior in the front there at center. Going to get some run at receiver with Barrett Miller moving back to the quarterback position. That is a change that we've seen tonight with Brantley Phillips being out. Talon Palmer will still be out there at wide receiver. Chenoweth will be at running back, and Gus Wilbur will see some time as well. Guys, let's have a good one.
It is, and as always, our first pregame, our first kickoff, we pay tribute to Brad Hallworth. Brad, we know you're listening, buddy. Hey, funny thing, I went to Denver this week, and I got an opportunity to eat some steak, and they had an Elway Steakhouse. And I know me and Brad, longtime Chiefs fans, I could not eat at the Elway Steakhouse. I had to go to a different one. That's how bad we hate Denver, so go Chiefs. Brad, that one's for you, buddy.
This first quarter brought to you by Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic. Kickoff is going to be fielded at the 15 by Siloam Springs. Mountain Home looks like they're in pretty good coverage as they're going to bring him down about the 30-yard line. That is where Siloam will start this night.
All right, a little push in there, a little get in, maybe a little extracurricular activities. This Bomber team comes out ready swinging.
I always like that right out of the gate. You know, when you can get your emotions in check, you get fired up, and it's always going to make for a good game, Tobias.
That's right. They're locked in and loaded for this packed house tonight.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic, the sponsor for this first quarter. Dr. Knox, Dr. Roeder, and Dr. Moore will take care of your orthopedic needs. Let's hope none of our boys have to see them tonight. Siloam is going to line up in shotgun with the tailback to the right. They're going to take the snap, and the handoff is going to go to Flores. No, the quarterback is actually going to keep this. That is going to be Dane Marlett. He's going to push forward out past the 35 to the 36, a gain of 6 on this opening possession.
Trying to run the ball there just right off the bat. He found a little hole and found some positive yards.
He also found big Noah Greninger.
Welcome to Mountain Home.
Big Grin doing work up front. 2nd down and 4 here as I think Siloam looks like they are going to bleed every bit of the clock that they possibly can. 15 seconds left on the play clock. I think they're going to try to shorten this game, guys.
If I was them, I'd probably try to do the same thing.
Yeah. Marlett going to be in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand around Flores off the left side. Flores gets the corner but doesn't get to first down yardage as he gets tripped up after a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd down and short, 2 to be exact, at the 38-yard line. See if the Bombers can get off the field here early.
Beautiful tackle there, Brad. Del Soto got his mittens on him. It looked like he was going to squirt out, and he just rode him right down to the ground for a loss.
10:40 left on the opening quarter here, brought to you by Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint. Doctors Tom Knox, Winmore, and Ed Roeder specialize in general sports orthopedic medicine. Call them today, 870-424-4710.
Marlett takes a snap. He's going to keep it up the middle, and he has going nowhere. Big Eli Jones. Big Eli Jones with the tackle up the middle. Dawson Dunlap as well in there.
You know, guys, we worked all week to find a song that would be fitting of Eli Jones, and I think we might have found it.
If I'm not illiterate enough on the phone to find it. Look,
we found it.
4th down, Siloam Springs is going to drop back to punt after the loss of 3.
There it is.
Eli Jones. The snap is back. It's going to be kicked high and short. Dunlap almost got a hand on it. It's going to bound at the 40 and check up, and that is where it's going to stop. Siloam is going to touch the ball, try to knock it forward. You can't do that in this American football game. The refs are right there on it, though. Mountain Home's going to get its opening possession starting at the 40-yard line here with 9:39 left in this Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic first quarter.
Great field position there, guys, to be able to start off here and really see what this adjustment with Brantley being out with offense. And we got a little taste of it last week, but now let's see what it looks like with a little better game plan.
Yeah, Kingston McMeacham back in the tight end position. You like to see that. He's going to knock some heads back there, I have a feeling.
Trying to draw him off.
Barrett's going to try to steal a quick 5 yards. Unable to do so. He's got Chenoweth flanked to his left. Barrett's going to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Chenoweth. Chenoweth's going to stay patient behind his line. Lean forward. Looks like they're going to give him 3 yards. Guys, here we talked about this in the JV game. Refs that mark the ball halfway in between the yardage markers. Like, look, either go forward or go backwards.
Maybe they like a challenge.
Do they like halves? You got halves. They're going to give him 2.5 yards. It's right in between 2nd down and 8.5, 7.5. Math is hard. Barrett's going to get the snap. He's going to keep it around the left side. He's going to make a couple men, but he's going to cut back to the right now. He's going to stay on his feet, and he is going to get tackled under. It's going to be a lot of running, but it's going to end up being a loss of that half a yard as they're going to bring him back to the 42.25.
All 11.
Look at that. Look at his foot over there.
All right, we're going to have to get some things in this booth if we're going to get quarters and halves and eighths.
Look at the mark.
Yeah, I feel like that's 3/8.
Yes, it is 3/4. Regardless, we'll call it 3rd down and 7 here. 8:37 left in this first quarter, brought to you by Baxter Health Bone and Joint. Barrett takes a snap. He's looking to pass. The ball is going to be sailed high. Over the head, sailed high, and Mountain Home's going to go 3 out. That's not the pass you're looking for if you're Barrett.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic specializes in general orthopedic care for adults and children, including total joint replacement. Call them today, 870-424-4710.
So Dawson Dunlap back to punt as Brantley was also our punter. One thing you're seeing Siloam do is stack the box. The snap is going to be short. It's going to be fielded on a 1-hop. It's going to be a short punt that's going to check up at the 42-yard line, and that is where 41 is where it's going to be down. The snap back, about 2-hop Dawson as he caught it. He was able to get the punt away, but Siloam will take over the second possession at the 41-yard line.
They just pretty much changed 40s.
Yeah, I mean, listen, got to get the cobwebs knocked out. You're working in a new QB. You can sit here and say, okay, last week against Russellville, he did this, did that. They probably were giving him a totally different look at defense, so they'll settle in.
Marlett's back in shotgun here. He has Flores flanked to his right side. He's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it. Fake the handoff. He's going to try to go around the left side, and there's our man, Unc Jones. Eli Jones with the big tackle. The boys on the field call him Unc. Blake Vacco in there with the tackle as well to help clean up business, but Eli Jones doing work.
Long time gone. Like that. That's Eli Jones. That is good stuff, guys. Our defense getting it done.
It's going to be a loss of 1 yard back to the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 11 as the clock ticks under 7:45 here in this opening quarter. Marlett's going to take the snap. He's looking to pass. The first pass by him is going to be high as well. It's looking for his intended receiver out there. Looks like Stuart Swearinger out there, number 9 in the flats. Overthrew him. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Big Aaron Martin in for the Bombers.
I always like when Aaron Martin comes in. He comes in, he's got that hair flowing.
You like the hair. You like the hair.
He looks like he's here for business. He looks like it's a business trip.
Boy, he's an animal.
Golly.
Only eats raw meat, I think.
Third down and 11 at the 40. Marlett's taking the snap. They're trying to set up the screen. And right there, Eli Jones right there again. Waylon Jennings-Jones is what we're going to call him, ladies and gentlemen. Eli did his film work. He saw that was coming, and he's able to stay back and make the tackle for loss of, or 1 yard gain. Siloam springs back in punt formation, except they don't have a punter.
No punter.
Marlett's going to try to draw him off sides, and then all of a sudden he's going to drop back.
And fooling
Looks
no
like
one.
Flores is going to drop back and be the punter. He's going to catch it. He's going to get away. It's another high punt. It's going to check up. It's going to take a Mountain Home bounce as it checks up right at the 36-yard line. Guys, it's been a short punt fest so far in this game.
Every bit of this game has taken place between the 35-yard lines tonight. But, yeah, definitely not the best punt night for either punter on these squads.
Just changing field possession. And
let's see if Mountain Home goes back to bread and butter here, and that's going to be running the ball up the middle. I think you're going to see Chenoweth with a lot of touches right here. Barrett's going to take the snap. He is going to put it in the belly of Chilowitz. He gets around the left side, out past the 40, 50, 40, 30. It's a foot race. 20, 15, 10. He tries to get pushed. He dives for the end zone. The ball is going to hit the ground, and they're going to say he's down at the 1 yard line as Chenoweth was diving for the end zone, but the ball hit the ground with his elbow.
They're talking it
the
over,
officials
Brad.
are talking it over right here.
It might be the 1/8 yard line.
That's right. You never know with these guys. They're going to say touchback. They're going to say that Chenoweth fumbled the ball out of the end zone.
Unbelievable.
As Chenoweth was diving forward, they're going to say that he lost possession of the ball and it rolled back through the end zone, thus leading to a touchback. Much to the chagrin of the Mountain Home fans.
They do not like that. I don't know that I agree with that either.
This is where you wish you had a little bit of replay. It looked like he was just trying to dive to try to get to that end zone, and I think the ball hit.
We're going to look at it here just in the booth real quick. So he dives. Looks like the ball crossed the plane, though.
Well, what's funny is this trail official's about the 20-yard line that said he saw what happened.
Yeah, and the ground
he's not even in the video. He's not even in the video when the fumble is made. How can he come in and call that?
His elbow hit first, 100%.
I had about as good a view as official. Regardless, Flores is going to be he's going to be back at running back here, or he's going to take the direct snap, get up the middle. He's going to pick up 2 yards as they had the ball at the 20-yard line, get out to the 22, going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
The defense going to have to recover on this one, guys. You know, that's questionable, but Nothing they can do but step it up here and get it done.
Look, I don't mind making a bad call. I don't mind making the wrong call. What I do mind is not being in the correct position. If you're not in position to see, you can't make the call.
I agree.
That's all I can ask for. Flores is going to be at quarterback again. He's going to take the direct snap and go around the left side, and Barrett Miller comes in and says, no, sir, after about a 3-yard gain. They're going to give him 4. Going to bring up 3rd down and short as he gets to the 27-yard line. It's a change you're seeing back there. Flores is going to be at the quarterback position instead of Marley.
I'll tell you what, Flores is a good-sized kid.
He is.
Yeah, he's a good-sized body.
6'2", is what they have him listed as.
Make sure to keep texting us in on the text line, 870-321-6839. It's alumni night. Tell us what year you graduated. Maybe might even read a message from your class if it's appropriate. Some good ones coming in.
So there's going to be a timeout on the field. Siloam Springs going to take a timeout with 5:08 left in this first quarter, brought to you by Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic.
We're going to listen to a quick ad there just by Bone and Joint. We'll take a quick second.
Hey friends, this is Dr. Edwin Roeder, an orthopedic surgeon with Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether you have hip, knee, or shoulder problems or need joint replacements, I'm here to help. I see patients in Mountain Home, West Plains, and Melbourne, ensuring you get the highest quality care close to home. Because when it feels like home, it heals like home.
To schedule an appointment with Dr. Roeder, call 870-424-4710. That's 870-424-4710. Baxter Health, compassionate care beyond measure.
So, a couple texts we got coming in. My daughter, Brooke Rogers Crosby, is being inducted into the Hall of Honor tomorrow and recognized at halftime tonight. That's pretty awesome. Sending good vibes to the Bombers.
We do over halftime. We will try to read all the Hall of Honor nominees. We do have all those members.
Yeah, and that'll be on live while we're here. We'll have that going. Dawson Dunlap's Mamaw cousins are watching from Mississippi. Let's go, dog, number 12.
The dog.
Stay safe, have a big night, and let's get a big win here. Joe and Tammy Gakey watching from Marshall, Arkansas. As we're back in action here with 5:08 left in this first quarter, Flores going to send a man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it up the middle. He's going to drive his feet. But I tell you what, 41, Caden Del Soto, Blake Vacco, your 2 junior linebackers, come in. They stand Flores up for no gain as he gets out to right back to the line of scrimmage at the 28. Going to be a 4th down and 2. What a great play there by your 2 linebackers.
Man, once he made initial contact there, Tobias, he just kept those feet churning. He was not given an inch. I love it.
A.J. Morris just texted in, class of 2012. He hit me up last week. He said he was playing NCAA football and didn't watch us. I was a little disappointed in it. Dawson Dunlap might have got a hand on this one, guys. The punt went through, and it is tipped. It's going to roll out past the 50, just in the Mountain Home territory. It's going to be down at the 47-yard line. Siloam Springs picks it up, tries to run it to the end zone like they think they can.
You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7 KCTT, Yellville, Mountain Home.
So we got a text. Watched it back 5 times. Chenoweth stepped out of bounds at the 3-yard line before he even had a chance to fumble. Once again, not able to see that, so appreciate the text in.
I'm pretty sure he was in a better position than that referee was to be able to see it. So we'll lean into it.
Mountain Home takes over possession at the 47. Barrett's going to have a quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's got a little bit of room as he worms his way into Siloam Springs territory, out to the 35. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Here's what we want to see, guys. That bread and butter, 4:07 left here in this Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic first quarter.
It was encouraging to see. As soon as Miller kept that ball, man, he stuck his foot in the ground and took off.
Miller takes a snap. This time it's going to be Chenoweth up the middle. Chenoweth has 1st down yardage and more as he gets inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 1st down, Mountain Home.
You know Chen's got to be frustrated after that last call too, man. I don't know that I want to make him mad. He's liable just to take it to him.
Miller takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Chenoweth, and he's going to keep it. Hey, good play right there by the defensive end for Siloam Springs as he read that tackle. Number 30, Caden Davidson, senior defensive end. He kind of held in that middle there as Barrett faked that handoff to Chenoweth and kept it up the middle. He let Chenoweth go and came in and made the tackle.
2nd down and 10.
Jesse Riley and Blakely Thomas are watching from home. Go Bombers, they say. Got a flag on the play. It looks like Mountain Home got a little quick start there. Going to push us back 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and long as we get behind the chains after that false start penalty.
I didn't see a whole lot of movement up front there. They
may got a receiver out there on the side, maybe. I don't know.
I think the lineman kind of held their water even though they were pointing there.
Barrett takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Chenoweth around the left side. He's going to stay patient. He's going to cut back inside. He's going to stay on his feet, keep getting pushed as he gets the yardage back. We're not going to blow the whistle. We're just going to let this game go.
Play don't stop till the whistle blows. If the referee doesn't blow the whistle, that's what's going to happen.
A little pushing and shoving afterwards. This is going to get the yardage back. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Buddy Bodenhammer watching from South Dakota. I noticed the chains were a little off. Now we know why. Rob Williams is over there on the chains, I believe.
Oh, Robbie.
There's a nice video of Robbie getting taken out on the chains. It's pretty awesome. Barrett's going to roll to his right here on 3rd down 10. He's looking to pass. He's got a man down the field, and he's got his guy. He's got his guy, Talon Palmer, on the sideline with some nifty footwork as he catches the ball at the 26, gets knocked out of bounds. Guys, did you see how Talon kept that foot down and made that catch? And what a nice pass by Barrett Miller.
I was about to say, great catch, but Barrett just whipped it over there, guys. If you had questions if he could throw, that answered it right there.
Barrett takes the snap, fakes it to Chenoweth, keeps it around the right side, has room, goes inside. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Bombers! 26-yard run. Barrett Miller around the right side as he fakes the handoff to Jacob Chenoweth and reaches pay dirt. 6-0 Bombers with 2:18 left here in this Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic first quarter. Isaac Ballard back for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is money. Bombers lead 7-0 and strike first here with 2:18 left in the first quarter. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7.
For those that stay with us, keep hitting us up on the text line 870-321-6839. You're listening to the Bone and Joint. Baxter Health Bone and Joint first quarter. Give Tom Knox, Winmore, Ed Roeder a call, 870-424-4710. Lakin was one of the maids.
Yep, she was. Beautiful. Yeah. She looked beautiful out there. I told her, I said, you're going to have to quit wearing heels. You're about 3 inches taller than me out there.
She could probably beat you in basketball, too.
No, there's not probably. I still dominate her.
Oh.
I coached her since she was 2nd grade. I know her weaknesses. But she also knows I'm fat and slow, so you never know what may happen.
I'd take that bet. My money's on Lakin.
Oh, come on. All right, Lakin, me and you. If you're listening back to this, me and you, one-on-one, we'll take take Tobias's money.
Yeah, I didn't bet.
Isaac Ballard kicks the ball. This time it's going to be fielded inside the 10-yard line. Dawson Dunlap comes free, ladies and gentlemen, and introduces himself to Siloam Spring kick returner. Number 1 as McKinley as he brings it out past the 15-yard line to the 19. Mountain Home's defense, who's been a strong point tonight, will start there.
What a play by Dunlap to get down the field as soon as he read it. Just bear hugs him, a warm embrace right here on a cool, crisp October night.
Welcome to Boomtown, baby.
That's right.
Man, that kid fires me up.
Dude, he hit that hole hard. He knew what he was doing. Flores, once again, going to be at quarterback. Estacio this time running back. And look at here. Look at there. Flores faked the handoff and quickly regrets the decision as he meets Setzer, Eli Jones, Dawson Dunlap. Just name anybody on the interior. Grin was in there. Vaco was in there. Everybody on the interior line of Mountain Home introduced themselves to Mr. Flores.
Access denied.
Ricky and Vicky Williamson are watching. Appreciate you guys. Bomber Captain 74 from Charlotte, North Carolina. Scott Bruns watching. Go Bombers. Hit us up on the text line, guys. Marlet's back in it. Oh, my goodness! What a hit! Marlet back in quarterback. Flings it out to his receiver. And as soon as he catches the ball, Dawson Dunlap decleats him for a 3-yard loss. What a hit by Dawson Dunlap.
They felt that one back in Siloam Springs. I can guarantee you he's going to need a Advil in the morning.
Woo! My goodness. That was Hudson Luridge who got that ball, and, man, he took a hit. Marlett's going to roll his left. He's going back to the other side of the screen. Mountain Home is right there. Eli Jones backtracking it. Siloam is going to get some positive yardage as they're going to get knocked out of bounds out at the 24-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Guys, they like that screen play. I don't know that they can protect their quarterback for very long.
I don't think they can. I think they're doing it out of desperation.
Boys, I got 7 tackles for loss already in this first quarter.
Wow. They haven't had a first down yet, have they?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Mountain Home better quickly call timeout. Yep, and that's what they're going to do. Call timeout. We had a substitution infraction, it looked like right here. Dayton Davis was running on quickly, trying to get Greninger out. Greninger's not the quickest of feet, and Mountain Home did a good job saving the penalty because the guys, if we'd have had a substitution infraction there, it would have been 5 yards and it would have got them a first down. So, 52 seconds left in this first quarter. Mountain Home leading 7-0. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. So, guys, here are 52 seconds left here in this first quarter. Mountain Home's defense is leading the way.
They're getting it done, blowing people up. I mean, I didn't see hits like this last week, guys. They're bringing the thunder tonight.
No, obviously the message was received this week of practice that we need to tackle better. When you get those opportunities to take hits, get it.
I agree. So Mountain Home is going to go. They're trying to get a hand on the ball, and Blake Vacco is going to run into the kicker. Flores is going to go down. Mountain Home almost had some hands on some punts. Vacco comes around the corner. He hits the punter. It is going to be a penalty, and that is going to be how Siloam Springs is going to get their first down of the game.
Yeah, you know, they teach them don't touch that punter. Don't get anywhere near him. I mean, unless you got a clear shot at the ball. It doesn't look like he might have breathed on him. Obviously, they're going to play out the acting, maybe a little Actors Guild Award there.
Yeah, but all punters are taught to do that. If they get close, they're taught to put it on the official, and you know what? That's what they do. So, got Rick Steiner watching from Riley Camp in Oklahoma.
Nice.
Said, how about that D-line? Travis from Mississippi, class of 16. Go Bombers. So I don't know what we got going on here. They're moving the ball back. Now they're moving it forward.
Oh, wow. They don't know what's going on.
Well, the ball was on the quarter-yard mark, so whenever you're trying to count off those, you got to subtract the 3/4. So that's a little bit of a difficult thing. I understand that.
Oh, hey, you hear that song? I'll get into this text here in a minute because it hits home. It just makes it. First down, Siloam, as the ball's going to be marked at the 39-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off inside. And look here, running back's going to keep his feet. Running back was tackled for loss. Estacio is able to keep his feet and get past first down yardage into Mountain Home territory to the 45-yard line.
First and 10, Siloam Springs.
Marlett back. Once again, going to hand it off to Estacio, and Blake Vacco comes in and says, no, not today! 2-yard loss, second down and 12. I like mad Blake Vacco back there playing after that penalty. He's trying to get the ball back for the Bombers.
The things that these boys are doing on defense right now, for Siloam, they can't last 4 quarters the way they're getting hit tonight.
No, I agree with you. Marlett's going to be in shotgun. It's going to be second down and 12 at the 47-yard line. And Siloam is going to let the quarter run out, as that is the end of the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic first quarter. Mountain Home leading this game 7-0. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network.
Tired of paying that high cable or satellite service bill every month? Or what about paying for multiple streaming services and have to switch between apps to get everything you want? Brad's Home Entertainment has your solution. All your networks, weather, news, sports, and entertainment in one box. Tired of paying that high cable or satellite service bill every month? Or what about paying for multiple streaming services and have to switch between apps to get everything you want? Brad's Home Entertainment has your solution. All your networks, weather, news, sports, and entertainment in one box. Pay yearly programming and it breaks down to as little as $35 per month. Thousands.
Yard line of Mountain Home. Siloam Springs. Marla's going to drop back to pass. He's looking to pass it. 11 is going to be high. In and out of his hands of his intended receiver.
He better be lucky he didn't catch that because Barrett Miller was getting ready to decleat that old boy. He was licking his chops, I can guarantee you. Look at he was ready.
We're getting it figured out. This is going to work.
We got a new producer, Sambo, clicking the buttons over here.
He's doing great.
We're trying our best. It's a lot to go. 3rd down and 12. The 47-yard line.
Taking their time, getting their plays in. Guys, how beautiful is that moon over there?
It's awesome. Overlooking the field over here.
Painting a prettier picture, I don't think.
And here we go again. Siloam is going to have to take a timeout right here. Siloam is going to have to take a timeout. 11:57 left here in this second quarter. Pretty good. Siloam's coaches are mad right here, guys.
Yeah, so in the pregame, one of the things we didn't get an opportunity to talk about is conference standings a little bit. So just real quick, Greenwood's setting 3-0, Lake Hamilton's 3-0, Mountain Home setting at 2-1 the conference, Shiloh Christian's at 2-1, Russellville is 1-2, Van Buren's 1-2, and then Southside sets at 0-3 and Siloam Springs sets at 0-3. Tonight's matchup, Greenwood's going to be at Lake Hamilton. Okay. So we'll bring those scores tonight. Of course, Siloam's here at Mountain Home. Southside is at Van Buren, so we'll keep an eye on that game. That's going to have implications. And then Shiloh Christian is also at Russellville tonight. So it'll be interesting to see if what happens with Russellville, if they're able to bounce back there. But a lot of good football going on in the region tonight. Have implications here for the Bombers.
So the second quarter is brought to you by Clay Maxey Chevrolet. I do have Eric Stewart sitting right in front of me who refuses to come up here and talk with us.
He's good
His wife's even calling him out. Handoff is going to be on the left side to Estachio, and Mountain Home's defense is all over it, guys. They are all over this as Estachio tries to get out around the right side. He's going to lose 1 yard. It's going to bring up 4th down, and, they moved it back another quarter of a yard, and they're going to say 12 and a quarter here. Linda Wilbur watching from Independence, Missouri. Appreciate you, Miss Linda. Every week you're tuning in. Joey and Tia Hedrick, class of 13, watching from Missouri.
Surely they're not trying to go for it on 4th down.
Marla is in the shotgun, but now he's going to back up about 8 yards behind it. Looks like this is going to be a catch and punt by the quarterback, and this is going to be a high punt. He's going to bound at the 20, take a sideline bounce as it gets inside the 20-yard line and be down all the way down to the 10-yard line. Velma Marler, class of 78. Alumni Friday here. Hit us in with your dates. Guys, this is what I was laughing about. Enjoying the game by the campfire in the backyard. Glad to see you guys have more room to spread out in the press box this week, Mr. John Fish.
So you missed us in the pregame, Brad. You're down the field. That's all we talked about. We felt like we were in the first-class accommodations tonight.
No kidding.
More leg room than we physically know what to do with.
Barrett takes the snap. He's going to head around the Chenoweth. He's going to stay patient behind his offensive line and pick his way out past the 15, keep his feet churning. Guys, they're letting these plays go a long time before Blay on the play dead, all the way out to the 19.
I was just thinking the same thing, Brad. How long is these coaches going to let that go on?
If I'm a coach, I'm saying stop. You're going to get my kids hurt, right?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
2nd down and 2. Barrett's going to fake the handoff to Chenoweth this time and keep the ball up the middle. He's going to rumble out past 1st down yardage as he gets out to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Mountain Home.
This is what you want to see, Brad. Let's chew some clock. Let's string together a nice 80-yard drive, and let's put another score on the board.
Let's get back to state. Trevor Reeves, class of 07, says this is a big game here. If we can win this game, we have a winning season. Barrett's going to fake the handoff. He's going to try to get outside on the left side. Guys, he's going to be met. That's one thing Barrett's got to learn at quarterback. You're kind of behind it a little bit. Those outside run plays where you're not getting a handoff and blockers out in front of you sometimes don't go as quickly as they did at the running back. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards as they push him back to the 21 1/4.
So in that read option situation there, he's holding that ball in there and making that decision. Yeah, he has the opportunity to pull that out, or he can keep it. He saw something there that taught him to keep it. It just wasn't the right call.
Barrett's going to roll to the right. He's going to look to pass, and he's got Gus Wilbur over the top. Ball's going to be tipped up in the air and intercepted at the 50-yard line. Ball intercepted by Siloam Springs at the 50-yard line. Gus Wilbur tried to jump up and get the ball, tipped off his hands. Siloam Springs safety, number 12, was right there to come away with it. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Siloam Springs.
That's unfortunate there. They typically teach them if they can't catch it, knock it down, keep it down. But unfortunately, he popped it up like a volleyball, and then he just stood right there waiting on it.
That was the junior Jackson Anderson with the interception. Siloam going to take over the ball here in business at the 44-yard line of Mountain Home.
Listen to Clay Maxey, second quarter. Clay, Maximum Chevrolet, one of the great dealerships here in town. Make sure to check them out, visit them, go by and see them. They got a wonderful service department. Like you said, Eric's sitting down there.
Yep.
We'll try to keep doing our best to get him up here.
Marlo's going to take the snap. It's going to be an inside handoff as their little triple option here. A little extracurricular play as Eli Jones gets shoved down. We're going to pick up 2 yards all the way out to the 42-yard line.
That's one Bear I don't know if I'd poke,
I don't know that I'd poke. Waylon Jennings Jones, that's what we're going to call him, right?
I'm telling you, boy, that's a hornet's nest you don't want to tangle with.
Well, that was Suarez. Suarez doesn't seem to be afraid of old Jones.
Jones been ready to start put a whooping on him.
Yeah, Jones is fired up right here. He's going to put his head down. It's going to be a handoff. And I'll tell you who else is fired up. Blake Vacco. Blake Vacco comes in with the initial hit. Jacob Chenoweth comes in and cleans up the mess as it's going to be a 7-yard loss back to the 50-yard line. Guys, our defense is fired up right now. Going to bring up 3rd down and 16.
It appears, Brad, that's our recipe. Just pin your ears back. Go get them.
Go get them.
Go get them.
Hey, let's go one-on-one on the outside until they can beat us with a throw. 8:40 left here in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet second quarter. Mountain Home leading 7-0. Marlo's going to be under center this time. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's got a man out to the right. He's going to overthrow his receiver. Eli Jones was bearing down on him. He overthrows the receiver. 4th down and 16 at the 50 as Siloam Springs looks like they're coming back to punt.
The amount of pressure this defensive line's been getting, Brad, is just beautiful. They have been able to dominate Siloam's offensive line this whole first quarter, halfway through the second quarter, and the results are showing.
I did win Eric Stewart on his way up here since Clay Maxey Chevrolet is the second quarter. I don't think Siloam is fooling anybody when they get the quarterback under center on 4th and 16 and act like they're going to snap it. The ball's fumbled. The ball is fumbled, is going to be kicked away, and is going to be blocked. And they tackle the punter. It's going to be about a 12-yard punt, maybe 11 and a half.
I think it was.
As it's going to be down to the 41-yard line.
The Whiteout wasn't biting at that time.
He was not biting.
They were 2 yards away from him. He still fell down.
Yeah, he's like, if you're going to fumble the ball and not be able to catch it and throw it around, you deserve to get hit. As Clay Maxey Chevrolet general manager Eric Stewart is up here in the booth with us. I did shame you into it here. Let me move just a little closer to you.
Peer pressure.
I'm not loud enough, I guess.
So Barrett's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Chenoweth up the middle. As Chenoweth is going to rumble out past the 45 to the 47. Eric, let's talk about this. We've been talking about this. Look at these officials. They're marking the ball at the half-yard line.
It's been a rough night for those guys.
Was it a fumble down there?
Negative.
That's what I thought.
Not even close.
Well, I think you were closer than that official that made the call.
I was, yeah.
Barrett takes the snap and hands it off to Chenoweth as he's going to rumble past the 50 into Siloam Springs territory to the 46-yard line. So what are you saying, Eric? Look, guys, this guy knows football. We called after the Shiloh game. We talked about it. He knows football. What are you seeing tonight, Eric?
Well, I'm seeing that the Panthers look a lot more like bullfighters on that offensive line tonight, letting our guys through. That's for sure.
Our defense is playing good tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, big boys are doing it.
It's going to be a false start here as Eston Ford got caught here trying to go a little early. Siloam Springs tried to do that little all the defensive line move, and it caught Eston off guard here. You're going to mark the ball back at the 49 and a quarter yard line.
3/16.
3/16. Barrett's going to take the snap. It's just going to be straight quarterback draw this time around the right side. He's going to get past the 50. He's going to lower his head, get positive yardage out past the 45, get back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. So you got a new quarterback back there, Eric. You're the offensive coordinator. Think you just keep calling plays, let him throw some?
We hadn't struggled moving the ball, really. We've hurt ourselves. We got a bad call down there, but we hadn't struggled to move the ball.
I think you're going to see us run and get up a couple scores. 7:18 left here in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet second quarter. Chenoweth going to take the handoff around the left side. Stay patient as he does. Go under one tackle. Stiff arm another guy. Drag him about 5 yards. And get 3, 10, 5. Touchdown! Bombers! Jacob Chenoweth drug a guy about 7 yards, shoot him off like a fly about the 20-yard line, and says, here I go, boys. I'm going to pay dirt. 13-0 with 7:04 left here in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet second quarter.
I held it back.
You did. You didn't call it. I was going to let you call it, but you didn't.
Wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it again. Wouldn't do it again.
Last time he's here, he called it about 10 yards short. Touchdown. Ballard's going to get the extra point. It is up. It is good. 14-0. Bombers leading.
Awesome.
You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. So now we're staying here with Bomber Sports. Got some time to talk. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
I didn't know that last time.
Yeah.
I caught a lot of grief.
I know.
I know where the camera is
So
now.
I was going to talk about the golf match. I heard Big Creek had a big golf match last week. Didn't know how that went for you. But we're going to skip that, and we're going to talk a little bit about Chevrolet and some cars. What you got going on up there at the dealership?
Man. It is going on right now. We talked about last time. We've got some low interest rates now. We've got some new car inventory. We actually have the highest turn rate in our whole zone for Chevrolet. So we're moving the new cars out pretty heavy, and we've bought a lot of used inventory recently. So if you haven't been by the lot lately, you just haven't been by it.
Yeah, it's got a lot.
Come check it out.
Yeah, got a lot going on up there, and but people still can come in, order. You like it when they come in, say this is exactly what I want. You can order that car if they got time to wait. You can get them exactly what they want if you want them in the new car.
It's a lot
too,
easier to sell people cars when they get what they want.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, come by and see Eric and the guys at Clay Maxey. They'll get you some awesome cards as Ballard's going to kick this ball off. It's going to be fielded at the 16-yard line. Siloam's going to bring it out. They've regretted that decision all night, and they regret it again as Mountain Home's defense just snows under the kick returner. He has nowhere to go. Guys, I think Siloam has 2 first downs, if I'm not wrong, right, Barkley? One of them on their own accord, one of them on a roughing the punter, and they're going to start this drive here at the 29-yard line.
Eric got a world-class service center over there, too, at Clay Maxey Chevrolet.
And getting better. We're really trying to improve a lot of stuff. We got some new faces, some young talent back there, and we're really making strides.
Just got a text. Mike Stockton texted in, said he got his vehicle from their spectacular service. Loved it, loved everything.
Thanks, Mike.
So, got another text. Hit us up on the text line, 870-321-6839. David Benedict, class of 57, watching in. See AJ in the service department. AJ text in. You got to give AJ some love. At least he's not playing college football NCAA 25.
That's right.
Handoff's going to go around the left side to Flores as he's going to fight for yardage, and he's going to get the
AJ's got some GM tests he needs to be taking right now. So if you're watching,
AJ, the principal says you need to be studying, bro.
Shut down the NCAA, man.
You need to be studying. It's going to be a half-yard gain. Do you have half yards in your stats there, Barkley? It's going to be a half-yard gain as he's going to be just short of the 30-yard line. Flores is going to take the snap here, Marlett's back there at quarterback. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be handoff to Estasio, and Estasio says, not going anywhere. Dawson, the dog, Dunlap, as he comes around that left side, makes the tackle for loss. You go back to your original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. 6:08 left here in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Second quarter, Mountain Home leading 14-0. Siloam's offense is struggling to find anything, boys.
Well, there's nowhere to go. I mean, every hole they try to run in, there's 2 or 3 bombers standing in it. It doesn't look like they can throw much. I'm not sure what they're going to do, Brad.
Rebecca Garrett, class of 91, watching from Little Rock. Appreciate it. Tommy Knight, class of 74 at the game. He's going to draw back to pass. He's going to get sacked, but he's going to try to throw the ball. As he throws the ball, it is going to be complete. But, guys, I don't know. He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
Awfully close.
I'm going to say that the pass is complete, though, short of midfield. It's where the receiver's going to be brought down at the 48. Siloam on the ball quickly.
Guys, he's just playing a game of hot potato. He's just trying to get rid of it, running for his life.
Marlett's going to hard count, try to draw Mountain Home off sides as they get to the line quickly. Guys, they don't want to go anywhere in a hurry. I promise you that. We're going to take this snap at the 47-yard line. Marlett's going to drop back. He's looking to pass again. He's going to be tackled this time. Eli Jones. Eli Jones with the tackle as he gets back there. Gives us a nice sack. Waylon Jennings Jones is what we're calling him. He loves some Waylon Jennings, so that's his song for the night.
The Hunk.
It's going to be a 5-yard loss back to the 43-yard line. Going to bring up second down and 15 as the clock ticks under 4:50 here left in this half. Marlett's trying to direct traffic as no one from Siloam seems to know what they're going to go to here. He's going to take the snap. He's passing again. He's got Setzer coming. It's going to try to get rid of it. Guys, he just threw that ball over his shoulder like playground ball.
I think I heard him scream when he threw it.
There's been a lot of screaming over there from the sideline tonight. I don't know if you heard that. Lots of chants. Strange.
Blake Vacco and Aiden Setzer both bearing down on the quarterback right there. He just tried to get rid of it as quickly as possible. Bring up third down and 15. Ben and Laura Strider watching from Mountain Home. Love our Bomber boys. Jason Morris, class of 91, watching from Maryland. Nathan Williams, 23, watching from Russellville. Keep hitting us up, guys. Homecoming night. It's alumni appreciation night. Marlett's going to take the snap, hand it off to Flores, and he is going to go nowhere.
Nice.
I love how Marlett fakes like he passes it every time he hands the ball off. I think it's fooling anybody. It's going to be no gain there. Going to bring up fourth down and 15.
I don't know if our D-line is really good or if they're just really struggling, but we've been in their backfield all
We've lived in the backfield, haven't we?
All night.
Siloam looks like they're set to punt. Finally, here comes Flores back as a punter. He just took a shot. They're running that ball. He doesn't look like he wants to be back there very quickly. 13
he's
seconds
still
left
trying
on the
to
play
walk
clock.
it off.
Got to be careful trying to block this thing.
Yep, stay down. I think we're going to go safe, and we
There you
did
go.
that time.
He might still fall down, though.
Punt is going to be fielded by Barrett Miller at the 30. He's going to get past the 35. He's going to be met there. Bring the ball out past the 36-yard line. That's where Mountain Home will set up shop here with 3:45 left in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet second quarter. Well, Eric, we'll let you get back to your family, brother. We appreciate you coming up
You
here.
guys are great. Appreciate you letting me come up here.
We'll be expecting something to add to the bingo card tonight before you
That's
slide
right.
out, by the way.
Well, I think what we'll see the rest of the night is what most people see with Panthers. You hear about them all the time. You just don't always see them, right?
Don't always see them. They're going to be missing.
That's right.
It's like Bigfoot. Well, we appreciate you, Eric.
See you boys later.
Appreciate you. We'll see you. Visit Clay Maxey Chevrolet. They'll take care of all your automotive needs. Barrett's going to hand the ball off to Chenoweth. Chenoweth is going to get out past the 40-yard line to the 41. Be a nice gain on first down of 4 yards.
Chenoweth just continues to be patient back there, just taking every yard they'll give him.
Or half, or quarter, or whatever it is. 3:29 left. Mountain Home does get the ball to start the second half, so we'd love to put this ball in. Barrett's going to quarterback keep. Guys, Barrett, when he gets around and dances around, he's having tough sledding. When he hits that hole hard and gets those tough 3 or 4 yards, he's able to pick some up and get through the hole. There he got one as he gets out to the 42-yard line. Going to bring up third down and 4. Barrett takes the snap. Chenoweth around the right side. Going to spin, get out right at first down yardage, but there is a flag that's thrown. That is in the area of holding. In the area of holding, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. It is not a spot foul in the state of Arkansas, so it's going to be from the line of scrimmage. If the penalty is behind the line of scrimmage, it goes back to the original line of scrimmage. If it's in front of it, it goes from the spot at that point. So it's going to push Mountain Home back 10 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 14 as they snap this ball at the 32-yard line. See a screen pass coming right here, boys.
I was about to say, we're going to lean on Barrett's arm here a little bit.
He's got 5 wide. Trips to the left, twins to the right. It's going to be an inside screen to Chenoweth. Chenoweth is going to get tracked down from behind. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe the quarter or half a yard more as they mark him out at the 40. I'll say 37-yard line. Going to bring up fourth down and 9 for Mountain Home.
It's like Cheney might have twisted his ankle up there a little bit. He's hopped off. He's down here with the trainer.
David and Debbie Parks, class of 74, watching. Hey, Brad Coleman.
Dunlap's putting on a straight clinic on how to tackle people tonight. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I hope all the youth football players are taking note.
Man, got a nice sunset view from Cranfield Campground. Jason, Angie, Steven, and Rhonda. Hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line, 870-321-6839.
That is nice.
It was beautiful,
nice
wasn't
view,
it?
Yeah.
Siloam going to take the snap here. 41-yard line, 2:04 left in this half. Marla's going to take the snap, inside handoff, but I tell you guys, it is just nowhere. I mean, Mountain Home's able just to rush 4. They're able to get back in the backfield, and they're able to keep everything as Big Grin makes the tackle on Flores there.
Right now, Greenwood leads Lake Hamilton 21-7 in the first quarter.
Got Go Bombers. I've known Dawson since he was 5 years old, so proud of him, and Mimi to my granddaughter. So snap is going to be taken. It's almost picked off as Hunter Estes comes in, almost able to come down with the ball as Marlett throws the ball around the right side. Incomplete, though. 3rd down and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Hunter Estes is going to be thinking about that one tonight when he tucks himself into bed because he missed a big opportunity to get a big interception there.
Yep.
So we went right between his hands there.
39 at the 40-yard line. Siloam Springs here with 1:34 left in this half. Mountain Home leading 14-0. Marlett dropping back to pass under all kinds of pressure. Throws the ball. Pass is incomplete as Barrett Miller comes in and knocks that, oh boy, out. Number 4 jumped up to try to make the catch right there. Barrett Miller came in. He had it in his hand, and Barrett Miller just says, no, sir, and knocks that ball loose.
He loves those shots. He takes advantage of them, man.
Those feel good. Those feel good. Mountain Home playing safe here. They're going to call timeout. 4th down and 9 at the 40. Don't know if Siloam's going to go for it or punt it, but Mountain Home is definitely going to call timeout. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. So, guys, what a defense once again coming in. Do you think Siloam's going to go for this here, or do you think they're going to punt this ball back?
I think they're probably going to go for it. I mean, they're on their side of the 50. They haven't had any traction yet. We've had a few opportunities where we've shot ourselves in the foot. You know, if you're down 14 on the road at homecoming, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the only problem I have here is we're 1:28 left in this half. The only problem I'd have if I saw them going for it, I'd give Mountain Home somewhat of a short field.
Yeah.
If I punt this ball back and make them go 80 yards in a minute and 28 seconds with a new quarterback, I can go into half only down 14. If I give the ball up right here and they go score, they can double dip on me. That's what
I was looking at some stats while y'all had a guest in here, and we've only scored more than 17 one time in the first half. We have been below 17 in the first half.
And they're going to quick kick punt it as the quarterback is the punter. It's going to bounce at the 10, take a high bounce and check up. Great coverage down there as it rolls inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. That is where Mountain Home will start this possession. I love this. We've been getting a bunch of alumni. Class of 2031. Go Bombers, watching from Nashville, Tennessee, but not missing the Bombers.
Nice.
I love that.
Yep.
Take future classes.
Class of 87's wife and myself are saying go Bombers, Melissa. Class of 87 watching that. Barrett going to be under center here. He takes a snap, turn around, and Mountain Home fumbles the ball.
Oh, no.
The ball is going to be fumbled. It is going to be a scrum and fight for it. Siloam is pointing, saying they have the ball, and they do. Siloam has the ball. They are going to be able to come away with it. It is going to be a turnover. It was just a bad exchange between Miller and Chenoweth. Chenoweth is pointing to the side, saying, man, it was put right in my side, not in the bread basket there.
Yeah,
see him out there talking about it?
He did. He bounced it right off his inside shoulder.
There,
yeah, and it just led right out to him. Terrible situation to put your defense in.
Siloam's going to have the ball 1st and goal at the 12-yard line. Marlett's going to go under center. He's going to hand off inside, and they are going to get a touchdown. Triple option play as he hands it off on the inside 25, Estasio's able to run it in from 4 yards out to cut this lead 14-6 with 1:08 left here in this first half.
The offense kind of hung him out to dry there, giving him terrible field position. Defense just couldn't get it done.
That's a tough call to go under center right there instead of staying where you've been in the shotgun. But trying to play it safe, just got to make that exchange there. The extra point kick is up, and it is going to be good. Siloam cuts this lead in half with 1:08 left here in this first half. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. Guys, what a tough break if you're Mountain Home.
That's a hard one right there, Brad. That defense has been on the field 3 quarters. I know we've been using a lot of fractions tonight, but at least, a good majority of this first half, and then to ask them to come out here on the 3-yard line and get another goal line stop was just too much.
Yeah, we had this is our third turnover of the half. Third turnover. We had a fumble down on the goal line, an interception, and now that fumble, and it's just tough. You're looking to score on that one, and that's a lot to overcome. Good thing that you feel Mountain Home is a tougher team, but the Siloam Springs team is playing hard. They're not a team that you need to be able to keep around. You need to kind of go ahead and put your foot on them and get through this game.
But this is not the team that you're used to seeing, Tobias. I mean, we've been averaging 1 turnover a game. We've had 3. We've been averaging 3 penalties a game. We've already had 4. So they really need to settle in on this homecoming night.
And the kick is going to be away. It's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Mountain Home's going to bring it out to the 30-yard line, the 29. That's where we'll start with 1:02. I think you got to be aggressive here. I think you got to go try to score. As Jacob Chenoweth is the one that brought that ball out to the 29. I don't think you can be scared of turnovers. I think you just got to say, we're going to go try to score.
Yeah, you got a minute left. We know we can move the football on them. Just go get it done.
First and 10 at the 29. As Miller's going to be in shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Chenoweth up the middle. Chenoweth's got room. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. He's going to get drugged down from behind at the 30-yard line. They're going to say he's down this time. As the official's finally in the right position. He's going to get drugged down at the 31-yard line. Mountain Home in business. 54 seconds left here in this half.
Great run right there. Just find a seam and hit right up the middle.
Barrett takes the snap. Going to hit Chenoweth again. Going to make a couple men miss as he stays inside. Dives forward out to the 26-yard line. Going to be second down and 5. Mountain Home on the ball quick here with 40 seconds left. Mountain Home has 1 timeout left. Barrett takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to stay behind his blockers as he gets around the left side. Guys, he's trying to string these plays out, and it's just not working for him. They're taking up a lot of time as we got 22 seconds left. Zacklin's calling timeout. Mountain Home is going to get the timeout. Say 17 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to bring up 3rd down and 5 as we come back after this timeout here. Guys, what do you do if you're Mountain Home?
I'm just sitting here thinking, for Miller, that's a hard ask to go from running back, then you're a receiver, and now we need you at quarterback, and the timing and fakes and handoffs and making sure everything lines up. To ask him to switch those gears, switch those timings, and not be able to shake and bake as he has been, that's a tall ask, and that's leaning away from who he is as a player.
Definitely is, guys. We got 20 seconds. They did put 20 seconds back on the clock. Miller's trying to extend those plays way out to the left out here, and he's kind of holding those balls out. And this is something I've seen down here. I see Gage Miller down here warming up. Or Gage Wilson, as a backup quarterback, and he is going to be in. It looks like, I don't know if Miller came out hurt on that play, or are they going to try to just use Wilson as a throw? I know Gage can throw the ball. Sophomore quarterback, threw the ball quite a bit. And Gage is going to be under center when we come back in here.
I like this look. I think you need just a little bit more than Barrett's arm gets you. So I think that's what they're looking at here.
So he's got Dawson Dunlap to one side and Chenoweth to his left as Gage is in.
You like his opportunity for him to go up and get the ball, too, as a receiver.
He's going to take the snap, and he's looking to pass, and he's throwing the corner. He's got Talon Palmer in the corner. It's touchdown! No, Talon dropped the ball. The ball hit him in the hands. Talon dropped the ball in the corner of the end zone. Great pass by Gage. hit Talon in there. But, guys, this is what I like even more. We're bringing in Isaac Ballard here.
Love it. Hey, Gage getting it done there. His number's called. He comes in, throws a great pass. Good job. I like that.
Isaac Ballard's going to take this kick here from the 30. The ball's going to be placed at the 33-yard line. It is going to be a 43-yard kick. Left to right, there's not a lot of wind. Not a lot of wind. As the snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is just topped. And it's going to be fielded. They can return. It is a live ball. As Siloam's going to catch the ball and return it, but they're not going to return it very far as he gets it to the 25. Guys, that didn't look good from the beginning as they were trying to rush somebody on right here. Mountain Home's coaching staff is just not happy with execution, the minor mistakes that we're making, drop passes. Just been a tough first half for the Bombers.
Yeah, I know we're Bomber blue, but Aries red right now. He is furious, and just I don't blame him. I mean, you gotta that kick. You just wasn't able to get enough of the ball. I mean,
but we were rushing around. Play clock was going down.
Set, you weren't ready. I guarantee they're gonna get an earful in halftime.
They're gonna get the ball to start the second half. So Siloam is gonna take and kneel on the ball. That's more yardage, positive yardage than they've had for him running the ball in a while, as they took the 1 yard loss there. That's gonna be the half. Mountain Home leading 14-7. This is the Clay Maxey Chevrolet second quarter. You've been listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network.
Marion County, your local Arvis team is here to help you. Whether you want to open a small business or grow an existing business, we can help. We will also be by your side as you grow your farm or expand your farm equipment. I'm Katie Ratliff, and I'm here to help you turn your dream into a reality. Stop by either branch in Marion County, 802 East Main Street in Flippin, or 105 North Panther Avenue in Yellville to see how my team can assist you.
Loan subject to credit approval. Equal housing lender.
And we're back here at halftime, guys. We're going to leave it here as the cheerleaders are going to do an awesome Thriller performance. Dance team will jump in here in a little bit. We're going to try to keep it for the band, the athletic honor banquet, all that going on. So we're going to leave it here for you guys. If you're watching on Bomber Sports, that's what you're going to see. If you're on Classic Hits 101.7, you're going to hear the music and hear the presentations. And we'll be back with you shortly as we're here 14-7, Bombers leading at halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mountain Home High School cheerleading squad. And now, please welcome to the field your Barbells. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bomber-Bells. Bomber Nation, at this time, we would like to introduce our 2024 Mountain Home High School Athletic Hall of Honor inductees. But first, please welcome back past inductees in attendance tonight. They are, from the 2011 class of inductees, Cindy Sanford Berg. 2012 inductee, D.A. Dalkey. 2013 inductees, John Bugart and Don Webb. 2014 inductees from the 1957 football team, David Larson. From the class of 2016, Donna Gorecki. From the class of 2016, Miss Janet Wood. 2017 inductees from the 1997 state championship baseball team, David Drury. From the class of 2017, Clint Pepperell. From the class of 2018, Coach Brad Morris. From the class of 2022 inductees from the 2008 softball team, Callie Payton Hendricks. Shelby Upshaw. Miranda Manchester. And Alex Hoffman. 2023 inductees, Mike Breton. Now, please join us in honoring the 2024 Athletic Hall of Honor inductees. Our first one is Tommy Sharp. He is a 1961 graduate of Mountain Home High School.
This is the Hall of Honor inductees. Mountain Home Education Foundation also does a Hall of Honor awards that were presented before the first of the game. This is the Hall of Honor awards that are given out through the school. We're going to let you listen to this and kind of who. We got about 13 minutes left in the half. We will have a band performance after this, and we'll talk a little bit about that before that goes on. Once again, we're going to let you listen to the 2024 Hall of Honor inductees.
Dale Barnett is a 1984 graduate from Mountain Home High School. He served as quarterback for the Bombers and was selected as all-conference his junior and senior years. His athletic career continued as he played for Ouachita Baptist University. He's the father of daughters Cassie and Blair and the granddaughter to Jackie and Avery. Dale Barnett. Our next inductee is Leslie Frazier. She is a 1990 Mountain Home High School graduate, and she was a member of 2 Lady Bombers state runner-up teams. As a Bomber, she was National Merit Scholar, All-State Basketball, All-State Volleyball, Miss Bomber, and as well as a recipient of many other accolades. She went on to play at Southern Methodist University, where she was Outstanding Senior Female Athlete in 1994. Leslie Frazier. Our next inductee is Glenda Small. She began her teaching career in Mountain Home in August of 1984. After teaching for 29 years, she retired. She was the 2014 Educator of the Year and inducted into the Mountain Home Education Foundation in 2018. Ms. Glenda took countless pictures of our athletes over the years in every sport, often traveling hours with her unwavering support. Hundreds of Bombers have been the recipients of thousands of pictures simply because Miss Glenda, she was a true Bomber through and through. She was married to her husband, who is in attendance tonight, Terry, for 37 years, and they have one daughter who is also here in attendance, Julie Gaughton, and one granddaughter, Jade. This is Miss Glenda Small. Our next inductee is Bob Rechtenwald. He has been a Bomber supporter for 46 years in various sports, including youth football, softball, bowling, wrestling, and a member of the press box, broadcasting, and with the Bomber Band. His contributions range from coaching, serving on boards, sponsoring awards, and volunteering with the Gridiron Club. Bob is married to Tina, and they have 4 children, Stephanie, Kimberly, Robert, and Tim, all of which are Mountain Home Bombers. This is Bob Rechtenwald. Our next inductees are Max and Debbie Atkinson. They started their coaching career at Mountain Home in 1999 in our soccer program. Together they led the Lady Bombers to 2 state championships. Throughout their coaching careers, they never finished outside the top 4 in any state championship. From 2000, they worked side by side as Max was the voice of the Bombers, and Debbie managed scoreboard and kept official book for basketball and football games until his death in 2022. Max was a loving father of 3 daughters, Kelly, Susie, and Jennifer. Debbie is a devoted mother to 2 sons, Sean Harms and Chris Harms, and together they have 10 grandchildren. This is Max and Debbie Atkinson. Our final inductees are 2 teams, the 2009 and 2011 Lady Bomber soccer teams.
This halftime is being brought to you by Borg Builders. Jason and Ashley Borg were able to keep it here, guys, and hear the 2024 Hall of Honor Awards because of them. We appreciate their sponsorship here at the halftime for Borg Builders.
There are members here in attendance tonight from the 2009 soccer team, Megan Powell. Go ahead, please. Brooke Rogers. Molly Elders. Coach Leah Coleman. Coach Kevin Roach. Christina Ferrugia. From the 2011 soccer team, Bailey Kreider and Jordan Helmert. There are other members in attendance who are members of both teams. Samantha Connor, Lacey Hollingsworth, Lindsay Wagner, Alicia Rice, and head coach Debbie Atkinson. And Hannah Osmond. Kim Berkey. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the 2024 Mountain Home Athletic Hall of Honor. Would you please stand and give them a round of applause?
We are at halftime here in Mountain Home. Mountain Home leading 14-7 in kind of an ugly first half here.
At this time, we're proud to
we are now going to leave it here for the band.
And the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band, and this year's show, Alive Inside.
Trying to let you listen here as the band is going to take place. Tonight's performance being brought to you by Century Banks of the Ozarks with the band, Mr. Tom Chetnick and them, and here is your Mountain Home Band. Once again, Borg Builders is sponsoring this, allowing us to keep this here while we have these band performances, cheer performances, dance performance, and the Hall of Honor. Here is your 2024 Mountain Home Bomber Band.
this. It's a burrito.
This year's show is entitled Alive Inside, a mesmerizing journey that brings stone statues to life through the power of music. Selections include Lana Del Rey's Young and Beautiful, The Great Gatsby, John Adams' Wild Nights from Harmonium, and Appleville's Forever Young. Soloists this evening included Emerson Wells on adobo, Rudy Hargett on flute, Anthony Jones on alto sax, and Madison Carpenter, Graceland Mathis, and Captain Olivia Clements on color guard. What a great job by our 2024 band. We've got 2 minutes left as the band's clearing the field. The teams are getting ready as they're coming back out to stretch. Let's go over some stats here, Barkley, if you're back, as we're getting ready for second half football here.
Yeah, boys, got some first half stats for you. 19 passing yards. We expected that to be low. 236 rushing yards. We're averaging right at 11 yards a rush. 2 touchdowns, 21 rush attempts. But the killer stats that had just kind of plagued us this first half was those penalties and turnovers. 3 turnovers and an additional 4 penalties by the Bombers. I think if we can, they all seem like issues that we can correct, things that are not hard fixes, and I expect them to come out in the second half looking like a different team.
Yeah, I agree with you. We're going to start with the ball here in this second half. Just an ugly half. I think if you ask the coaches, they would agree that it was just kind of an ugly half there. And, you know, it was one that where we could have really put this game away early. Our defense has done well enough. We let them have the score by the fumble inside the own yardage there, or, you know, inside our own 5-yard line there. And, you know, just a tough half. But I'd look for the Bombers to come out and kind of set the tone here.
Guys, I guarantee you they've been getting an earful all halftime. I mean, there were some discrepancies there in their performance. We worried about how the distractions would come into play. You cannot tell me that was not a team that was distracted in the first half. With the number of penalties they had, with the number of turnovers they had, that wasn't a Bombers team we were used to seeing.
That's right.
No, you've been in those halves at Tobias, you know, where nothing went right, you just kept stepping on your own toes.
Oh, yeah.
Those are not a fun halftime to be involved in.
They are not, but I tell you what, you come out a different level of fired up when you just spend all halftime getting an earful. So I look forward to seeing what these guys come out, because I promise you, Aries been in there chewing.
Yep. So this half is brought to you by Borg Builders. Jason Ashley Borg Builders, they can set you up. Hey, we're about a minute away from football. We're going to take one last break before the end of this half. You've been listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
Marion County, your local Arvis team is here to help you. Whether you want to open a small business or grow an existing business, we can help. We will also be by your side as you grow your farm or expand your farm equipment. I'm Katie Ratliff, and I'm here to help you turn your dream into a reality. Stop by either branch in Marion County, 802 East Main Street in Flippin, or 105 North Panther Avenue in Yellville to see how my team can assist you.
First half.
Shake it off.
Ugly first half, but guys, I'd rather have an ugly first half and be able to lead 14-7. This third quarter brought to you by Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. As Siloam approaches the ball and is going to kick the ball deep, is going to be fielded at the 12-yard line. Mountain Home's going to bring it out. That's Chenoweth. He's going to get wrestled down out about the 29-yard line. That's where Mountain Home will start this second half. I look for us to come out and kind of impose our will a little bit here in this second half.
Yeah, Chenoweth's been great when he's get the ball, read those blocks. He's shaking, and I couldn't tell you how many defenders after he's got the ball. So I expect to kind of see what you said there, Brad, that we're going to just impose our will, use the line to our advantage.
I think you're going to see his patience and this power just come to life right here.
Barrett's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it around right side, and he's going to hit the ball hard. No more dancing around. He bounces it outside, makes a man miss to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. He's going to get swung out of bounds. That should be a horse collar, and there's the flag. It is going to be an additional 15 yards as Barrett bounces his way out around the right side, gets all the way into Siloam territory down to the 38. They're going to mark 15 yards on top of that. Mountain Home will have the ball in the red zone here.
Huge opportunity here for Mountain Home. Great play there.
They're going to get down about the 25, real close to the red zone here after that 15-yard penalty.
We got a Panther down on the far sideline.
Yeah, we do number 50. Who is that on there, Tobias? You've got the roster there.
That's right. That's going to be number 50, Josiah Thompson, 5'11", 195-pound senior limping off there.
Able to come off with the trainers there. It is going to be a horse collar personal foul, 15-yard penalty. Hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line, located in Mountain Home and in Fayetteville, 870-321-6839. Russell and Suiters and Luter are watching from Promised Land. They say, go Bombers.
Brad, that was I watched the offensive line that first snap. As soon as the ball was snapped, 2 yards, every Siloam defender was 2 yards down the field. Great push by the offensive line. Looked beautiful.
Good job. Tonight's Third Quarter brought to you by Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping your life in motion. Give them a call today, 870-424-3400.
Barrett takes a snap. It's going to be Chenoweth. He's going to dart back inside. Great block there by Savea as well as Nate Henderson. Siloam's got another guy that's down and coming out right here. Boys, the big road graders are doing some nasty work on the inside right now.
Guys, what I like about Savea there is if they're going to blow those whistles late and continue to do that, block till the whistle, and that's what he's doing. That means in the turf. It's in the turf.
9-yard gain as Chenoweth is going to take it. Stay patient around the left side. Stay on his feet. Is he going to get first down yardage inside the 10, right at the 10-yard line? Looks like they're going to say, as I'm telling you, it's about the 10.5. Are the chains coming? Nope, they're saying box only. Box only, so it's going to be first and goal at the 10-yard line.
Number 5 there limping off as well.
Yeah, he was kind of dinged up a little bit on that first play before then.
Victor Toledo.
Barrett's going to take a snap. It is design quarterback run around the right side. He's going to get stood up as he fights for hard yardage. They're going to give it out to the 29-yard line. 29. They didn't lose 19. 9-yard line.
There we go. Got that hard 1 yard there. It's nice to see him, though, stick it in there. He saw his hole. He really tried to get what he could. They just kind of closed in around him.
I don't think we're going to get cute here. I think we're just going to keep pounding the ball up the middle.
I think that's the right call.
Oh, ball's going to be fumbled. Snap is going to be fumbled. Mountain Home is able to fall on it back there, but it is going to be a loss of 4 yards, 5 yards, as they're going to mark the ball here at the 14-yard line. Now it's going to be third and goal from the 14.
You can take a hit there, but you can't beat yourself. Got to field that snap.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad snap, I don't think.
No, and again, that play right there, the line's pushing right there up the middle. They're just driving them back off
front. He's just riding the blue wave right there, guys. It's just great movement. Just wasn't enough to get it done.
Isaac Ballard back to Kit. Bryce Kincaid. It'll be a 28-yarder here, well within the range of Ballard. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up. The kick is good. Isaac Ballard with the 28-yard field goal. Love to have a touchdown, but got the field goal instead, putting Mountain Home up 17-7 with 9:14 left in this Twin Lakes Orthopedic Sports Medicine third quarter. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network. Just what the doctor ordered. You'd love to see us get through and maybe get the touchdown there, but made a 2-score game.
Dude, take your 3. I mean, take your 3. That's one of the more positive things that you've had in the last 10, 12 minutes of play. So I think it's something to build upon, and you're going to see a fresh, hot defense that's really amped up and
I think
ready
they're
to
going to have their ears pinned back and try to make some lost yardage plays here.
Guaranteed. Big hits. I mean, they've been getting it done tonight, and now they've had a little rest. I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
Got a little swag surfing going on here, and students going crazy down there as they're in their they're down there in their camo.
Swag surfing.
Swag. You ever swag surf?
I don't even know what it is.
Why don't you go spend some time down there in the student section? They'll teach you a few things.
Is that like lake surfing?
as Ballard is going to be set to kick here after the 28-yard field goal, putting Mountain Home up 17-7. It's a squib kick down the middle. It's going to be fielded by Siloam, and he's going to fall straight down.
Fielded like a tight end.
Swearinger caught that ball, and he says, "Oh, Lord, what am I supposed to do?"
Nope. Get down.
Squat he said, nope, get down quickly. And
he didn't even fall athletically. He just kind of
6'2", 230, just straight down at the 31-yard line.
Looked like me trying to field one.
I tell you though, guys, if you're Mountain Home, I'd say kick it deep.
Oh yeah.
You've been able to hold them inside the 20 and 19 on your kickoff coverage. You kind of get up 11 yards there. As Marlett's going to take the snap, he's going to hand off the left side. Running back's going to keep his feet moving. They're going to say he got 3 yards as they're going to mark him down at the 34-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Twin Lakes Orthopedics offers stem cell treatments and the platelet-rich plasma therapies, as well as steroid injection treatments and acid gel injections. Man, I cannot talk.
It's like you fielded a squib kick and just fell on that one.
Right. It looked very similar to the kick.
Marlett takes the high snap, hands off to Flores, and Flores is met immediately. Guess who, boys? Grin.
The big grin.
Big Grin was in on that play as well as Brenton Setzer. He almost took the handoff from him, boys.
I mean, that is how you want your interior defensive lineman playing. When they're fielding that pitch, that toss, that handoff, and he's right there saying, hello, welcome, glad you're here today. That feels good.
It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 9. He falls going to be snapped at the 32-yard line.
And a testament to that D-line, Brad. 10 tackles for loss, 1 sack already with 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Marlett's going to take a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw the ball and is going to be out here to no one. He was looking for his receiver, McKinley. Did the ball well outside of him as it falls harmlessly to the turf at about the 42-yard line. 4th down and 9 as Mountain Home's defense came in and did their job.
All right, let's try this again. Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine effectively treats knee, hip, shoulder, elbow, as well as ankle and foot pain. Call them today, 870-424-3400. Bam!
I know you went to the knee and hip. I want you to go back to the acid, whatever.
Nice job, Tobias.
Man, way to take the layup. Way to take the layup.
Oh, we almost got it.
Blake
almost got it.
Got back in the backfield, almost got a hand on it. The punt is away. It is going to be down at the 35-yard line. That is where Mountain Home will start their 2nd possession of this 2nd half. 7:33 left here in the Twin Lakes Orthopedic Sports Medicine.
You need to see this offense continue to roll here, Brad. We got to get more points on the board and just keep beating them up. Just keep beating, keep the tone, keep it going.
So we saw Dr. Rawls. You saw Dr. Moore. Lakin was on the homecoming court. Dr. Rawls' daughter, Lauren, was a junior maid out there. So
nice.
Both orthopedic surgeons here in Mountain Home being represented by their daughters on the field. Snap is going to be taken as Siloam's trying to get their defense on the field. Barrett's going to keep the ball outside the right edge. He's going to keep his feet as he tumbles out past the 40 to the 42-yard line. Be knocked out of bounds there. Nice pickup of 7 on that opening play. As I'm going to text Dave King and ask him if it's killing him about these half yardages here.
Oh, yeah, he's probably beside himself. We also want to give a huge shout-out right now to Rio Burrito tonight, our food sponsor, provided a taco bar. We appreciate what they brought in. It's delicious. Big shout-out to Mark and Kelsey. You guys hooking us up. It was awesome. I'm stuffed.
Handoff here is going to be up the middle. Looks like Dunlap is going to fight for yardage as he keeps knocking guys over. Looks like a pinball down in there. Ball's going to be brought out to the 48-yard line. Mountain Home knocking on the door, getting in Siloam Springs territory.
He was scraping and fighting for all of it there. Are you guys as full as I am? My goodness.
Yeah, that taco bar was on point tonight.
Delicious. Thank you guys again. Thanks to Mark and Kelsey. Great members of our community.
I'm trying to reset the play clock here.
He's trying to raise the roof.
Going to be a handoff here on the inside. Dunlap's going to keep the ball. He's going to truck over some people as he gets into Siloam territory out to the 46-yard line.
I like that. Let the dog run it, switch up the tempo a little bit. He hits them holes hard, guys. Because he's full speed by the time he hits the football.
And Dunlap, they're gonna fake the handoff to Dunlap. Barrett's gonna keep the ball out the right side. He's going to go nowhere. As he's trying to get outside and he's standing up, losing his momentum, they're going to lose him for a loss of 1 out to the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
He's just trying to scrape something out of nothing there, just trying to get something positive out of it.
Yeah, just sitting here watching, Tobias. I mean, the middle's where your bread's getting buttered tonight, and it's wide open. I just keep running up the middle, let your big boys eat.
Are they waiting too long on that? Are they holding that handoff right there too long? I mean, is that what's giving them that extra time to get back there?
I believe so, trying to sell that fake, make that read.
Option play out to the left as Barrett pitches it perfect to Chenoweth. Chenoweth is going to get out on the outside, but there is a flag. He's going to get 1st down yardage inside the 35 down to the 34. But there is a flag on the play. It is in the area of holding, as I think this one's going to be brought back.
Again, going back to penalties tonight. Mountain Home didn't have a lot of them coming into this game. This is not the norm for this team, as they're going to be assessed with another one.
Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Result of the play, 3rd down and 11.
It is going to be a 10-yard penalty on holding. 3rd down and 11 as the ball gets pushed back into Mountain Home territory to the 46-yard line. Barrett's going to fake the handoff. Like you said, Tobias, he's going to hold it in the belly of that running back too long. And it is going to be dropped for yardage back to the 45-yard line. Mountain Home going to be forced to punt.
He's trying to make that read. He's trying to see where that linebacker is going to go or who's going to bite down on it. It just, the timing's not there.
No. Mountain Home going to be forced to punt as it brings up 4th down and 13 at the 45. Snap is back. The punt is away. It's a good, low, spiraling punt that's going to be fielded at the 25-yard line. Siloam's going to get run out of bounds as they bring it out past the 30 to the 31-yard line. 4:37 left here in this 3rd quarter. Mountain Home leading 17-7. This 3rd quarter brought to you by Twin Lakes Orthopedic.
You know what time it is? It's turnover time. We haven't had a good turnover from Siloam yet. And right here at this field position, it'd be an awesome opportunity to knock one out, pick up a fumble, do something with it.
I agree, Barkley, with you. Mountain Home on defense here the second time the second half. Had a great first possession on defense. See if we can continue here. As Marlett's going to take the snap, fake the handoff. He's passing out, wide receiver screen. Mountain Home is all over as the wide receiver's coming back across the field, and he is going to get hammered.
I believe at Waffle House they'd call that smothered and covered.
Blake Vacco and Brenton Setzer with the Waffle House special, smothered and covered, and a 4-yard loss back to the 28-yard line.
I think we need to make that a thing, though.
That's on the bingo card.
Blake Vacco Waffle House special. I'll have the 11, sir.
Number 11. Hit us up on the Humper Termite and Pest Control text line, located in Mountain Home in Fayetteville, 870-321-6839. Marlett takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Flores as he fakes pass to absolute nobody. Vacco's going to run him out of bounds. Vacco's all over the field, boys. He's having a good night tonight. He's going to get the yardage back that they lost on the first play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 as he gets back out to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to say they didn't quite get out of bounds. That clock's still ticking.
3:35 left in this Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine 3rd quarter.
Guys, we're excited. Every week we get to bring you the Fan of the Week, and here pretty soon we're getting ready to announce who our Fan of the Week is. We got a good one this week, don't we?
We do. I'm super excited about this one. Marlett's going to take the snap. It's going to be the screen, and Caden Del Soto just blows it up, guys. Great. You can't play that any better as a linebacker. Del Soto saw the screen. They were trying to hit Estachio out there. He just went and tackled the guy. Yeah. He just went and held him and tackled him and said, nope, not going anywhere.
It looked like he was trying to tip it to Setzer.
I know.
Tip ball, tip drill. All right.
4th down and 10 as Siloam is going to be set to punt. As soon as this punt's over, we're going to give us our Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, more than a farm store, Fan of the Week. Got a good one for you guys this week. Mountain Home leading 77 as the snap is back. The punt is the way. The punt is shanked. It is a shank. It might not have. It didn't get a 1st down on the punt.
The punt went out of bounds at the 39, 40.
Nope.
Now we're going back the other way. What are we doing here?
It's a half yard.
They're going to go the other way.
Go, Barbara.
We don't know what we're doing here. It's at the 35-yard line. Sorry.
It's that time of the week. We're going to honor the fan of the week. This week's fan of the week is Susan Hunter McWilliams. This week, Susan posted on Facebook, listen, I'm not trying to say that my signs have anything to do with the Bombers' 5-1 record. I just enjoy showing a little Bomber spirit. Now, if you're not enjoying Coleman and Pugsley broadcast on Friday night, and you may not get this reference, they've got the Bomber spirit, but awesome. And she posted a picture of her sign. It says, happy homecoming, Bomber Nation. Time to dance for their own queen.
Yeah,
so,
they're at Chuck's Outlet out there. So, Susan, awesome post. Love the sign as Chenoweth is going to take the snap. And then we got an Ole Miss situation over here. Siloam was trying to get a guy running off. He was trying to run off the field and just fell down as we were snapping the ball. Did you see it?
I did not.
You didn't? He's cramped, but he was trying to get off the field, knew he wasn't going to get off the field, and fell down. First play of this drive, Chenoweth was able to pick up 7 yards out to the 29-yard line.
It is too cold, and there's way too much hydration flowing for a cramp bowl. I'm just saying.
Seriously,
that right now.
He was trying to run off the field. They saw we were going to snap it, and he just went boom, just down.
Went down. Yeah, he's liable to get recruited.
Ole Miss is giving a letter right now. They're sending Lane Kiffin up here.
Kiffin is on the horn.
Kiff is on the horn. So they're going to give him an injury timeout. He'll be in next play. 2nd down and 4 here at the 29-yard line. Mountain Home has to get to the 25 for a first down. Susan, if you're listening tonight, hit us up on the text line 321-6839. Let us know that you heard this, and you can go by and get your fan. As Chenoweth is going to get the handoff up the middle. Stay on his feet. Make a couple tackles, miss as he drags half of the Siloam defense all the way down to the 10.5-yard line. Mountain Home will set up shop there. They can get a first down before getting in the goal. Going to bring up first down and 10.
That rush there, Brad. Chenoweth 16 touches, 225 yards.
Takes it this time from the 10. Stumbles his way. Touchdown, Bombers! Jacob Chenoweth from 11 yards out puts Mountain Home up 23-7 with 2:16 left here in the Twin Lakes Orthopedic and Sports Medicine 3rd quarter.
He just faked in that left hole, cut back right, and nothing but turf and end zone in front of him.
Ballard back for the extra point. As the snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 24-7, Mountain Home leads 2:16. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. Guys, I visibly saw that last drive. Chenoweth coming off, pulling his chin guard off, taking his helmet off, visibly frustrated our last drive on offense. And I think he knows, and I'm feeling this, give me the ball. And we did right there.
Got to let the big dog eat. If he's hungry, you got to let him eat.
That was a total 4-yard punt. Mountain Home took advantage of that 4-yard punt from Siloam. Able to punch it in, go up 24-7 here. And good 3rd quarter so far for the Bombers.
Absolutely. Chenoweth 17 touches, 2 touchdowns, 236 yards on the ground. The team's got 335 yards, averaging almost 10 yards a touch.
Wow. Give him the rock.
Feed him. Feed him.
The old Zeke Elliott, right? Just kind of feed me, and let's go. And Ballard is going to squib, kick it across the middles. It's going to be fielded and kind of fumbled and bumbled, and finally they're going to fall on it at the 25-yard line. Mountain Home's defense will come out and try to stop Siloam from there.
Do you think they do that drill where you practice falling down a lot? Because they fell down on 2 kickoffs now and fell down and ran off the field. I don't know. Maybe that's what they do.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Stumped. I'm at a loss. I'm still worried about
There's
this.
not grass monsters down there. We play on turf. So
I'm still worried about this half-yard line. Look at this. We're at the 29.5. It is set up on the half-yard line. I'm texting Dave King on the chain gang
right
now.
There? Was he measuring with centimeters?
Dude, it's crazy.
That's where he was. It's a game of inches, Brad. It's a game of inches.
It's a game of millimeters.
Handoff is going to be up the middle this time as Marlett's going to find his guy, and he's going to be upended. Tell me, guys, Hunter Estes came in from his
cornerback position, the running back there was number 3, which I don't have him. Do you have him on your deal there, Tobias? Number 3.
Mason Short.
Short was running around, and he kind of turned his back, and, man, Hunter Estes did a great job coming in and upending him.
About took his legs off. That was vicious.
It is a gain of 8, going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for Siloam. Marlowe's going to take the snap. They're going to go back to Short, and Short is going to be short of the line of scrimmage as he's going to get wrestled down. I'm going to say a half yard short of it, back out to the 32, going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
He ran into a wall.
3rd down and 2 as Del Soto gets in and is able to make the tackle there. 3rd down here for the Bombers. Seems like Siloam's been in this situation a lot with 1:12 left here in the Twin Lakes Orthopedic Sports Medicine 3rd quarter.
Likes to try to make him jump, doesn't he?
10 seconds left on the play clock as Marlett looks like he's changing the play. 4 on the play clock. He's going to have to hurry. He gets the snap. It's a high snap. He's going to hand it up to Short up the middle, and it is going to go nowhere. Guys, I'm baffled at Siloam trying to play the bully, we're stronger than you up front game with Mountain Home, who has clearly been the stronger team all night up front. 4th down and 2. Say 1. I'm going to say 1.5. As Marlett has his offense still on the field. He's going to try to draw him off sides. We're going to look. There's 29 seconds left in the quarter. 17 seconds on the play clock. There will be one more play to end this quarter here. Can Mountain Home's defense get a stop, or are they going to drop back and punt? That's what looks like may happen here, and that is what's going to happen. As Marlett's going to take it, quarterback, he's going to punt it. It's going to bounce at the 35 and check up at that point, and then take a Mountain Home bounce as Siloam lets it continue to roll back towards Mountain Home territory and going to be down at the 39.
Took a nice Mountain Home roll. He's got 3 or 4 yards out of that.
Well, they had
roll.
like 4 Siloam guys there, and it bounced over their head. They were trying to see if it was going to take that second bounce towards their deal, and Mountain Home got lucky. It went our way. 6 seconds left here in the Twin Lakes Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. Mountain Home leading 24-7. This will be the last play of this 3rd quarter as Chenoweth can take the ball around the right side. Cut back at the 50, gets spun around as he gets into Siloam territory, down at the 43-yard line, and that is how this quarter is going to come to end. Mountain Home leading 24-7 after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back for one more quarter of play. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network.
Are you building a new house? Not sure where your property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They are a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 142 South College Street in Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see the full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers Athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering of the future.
FNBC is excited to announce their new Sapphire Plus checking account. Earn 4% annual percentage yield on up to $20,000 by simply using your debit card 15 times and receiving a direct deposit each statement cycle.
Mountain Home is going to hand the ball off to Jacob Chenoweth around the left side. Chenoweth takes the handoff around the left side. First play of the 4th quarter. This 4th quarter is going to be started just that way as Mountain Home gets a first down into the 24-yard line. Barrett's going to take the snap as a quarterback, keep it up the middle as Mountain Home's going quick. He's going to bring it all the way down to the 19-yard line. Nice gain of 6. 4th quarter tonight brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank. Hope Barrett has a big quarter with his mom working there. That's even better. Chenoweth gets the handoff off the right side. We're leaning on those big road graders up the middle as Chenoweth goes down all the way to the 6-yard line. First down there for Mountain Home. It's going to bring up first down and goal. Mountain Home's liking what they're got. They're getting on the ball quick right here. Barrett now going to hold his offense up and look to the left. Chenoweth took a hit there. I think they're going to kind of let him reset his feet a little bit. Chenoweth off the right side. He's going to be stood up this time. He's going to be a rare occasion that he loses a yard, but he did there, maybe 2, as they push him back to the 8-yard line. Coming up 2nd down and goal from the 8.
Yeah, you talked about it, Tobias, coming out at half. Those last 5 rushes before that one, Chinna with 19, 11, 17, 19, 13. Like, he is ready to eat tonight.
Siloam had a lot of guys going both ways, and I think we're starting to see him wear down a little bit. Barrett's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Chenoweth up the middle. He's going to dive forward. He's going to get out to back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 6. Going to bring up 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line. Predicting Sam down here running the box for us tonight. Sam Seimer doing a good job. Sam, you got any score updates? I saw you had us at Southside was beating, or Van Buren was beating Southside at one point. Greenwood had a pretty comfortable lead on Lake Hamilton here, right?
Van Buren over Southside.
Van Buren's up 21-0 on Southside. Lake Hamilton's trailing Greenwood 35-7. Shiloh just put it on Russellville 46-7. That was the last updates we had on those scores. Barrett's going to take the snap. It's going to be an option. He's going to fake the pitch. And there's going to be a flag back in the inside as they throw it right at the feet of Eston Ford. 75. I don't know if they're going to get a holding or what they're going to get here. It looks like they are going to get Eston for holding. Be interested to see what Siloam does here. If they take the penalty, and they are, they're going to keep it 3rd down. Well, if they stop to shore the goal line, it's going to be 4th down. Why would you give Mountain Home another chance?
If you're getting beat up and ran over all night, would you?
No, I would want off the field. I'd say 3's good, boys. It's a win. Let's get off here. Right?
I wouldn't have gave them the extra down.
I wouldn't have either.
But I'm glad they did.
But I think Barrett's going to throw it. Let's see it. Throw the ball. Got 5 wide here. For 3rd and goal from the 16, he's going to be a quarterback design run. He's going to keep it up the middle. He's got yardage back to the 10, the 5. He's going to cut inside, dive, touchdown, Bombers! The call of Siloam Springs to give us the extra play and push us back 10 yards pays dividends for the Bombers as Barrett Miller brings it in 16 yards for the score on a quarterback draw.
There's been a flag on the play.
There's a flag after the play.
I wonder if that official heard them say something because he was
jaw jacking down there.
I don't know. Number 28's getting talked to firmly by his teammates on Siloam's side.
Yeah, and he was over there by that ref that threw the flag. I'm bringing it unsportsmanlike here.
He's talking to Coach Airy here, and so we're going to see, do you want it half the distance to the goal or do you want to take it on the kickoff? Airy's going to take this on the kickoff. I would.
Yeah, definitely.
Airy's going to take it on the kickoff. They're going to kick this extra point. Take it on the kickoff. Let's make sure that's right. Unsportsmanlike on Siloam. We assume number 28, as he's getting an earful from his coach, is going to be assessed on the kickoff as Mountain Home is set to kick this extra point to make it 31-7 here with 9:40 left in the Farmers and Merchants 4th quarter. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Mountain Home leading 31-7, 9:40 left here in the 4th quarter. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. Guys, we've just kind of exuded our dominance here a little bit in this 4th quarter here. Brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Banks. Guys, we appreciate our sponsors allowing us to keep it here, not take so many breaks, and hopefully give you some more insight into what's going on in the game.
Yeah, I bet Melissa Miller really liked that last play with Barrett getting in the end zone. And Melissa can also find a game plan to help you finance your home or your dreams. Call today, Farmers and Merchants Bank. They're rooting for number 5, no doubt.
Yep.
Experienced and commercial lending team. They're ready to help you. Give them a shout. Man, we need Sally up here.
We do. Sally gives us some calls, right?
Man.
Nathan Kane here, he just texted in. They're not going to dance with our queen tonight, boys.
No, sir.
We still got 9:40 left. Let's not call it yet, but it's feeling pretty good if you're Mountain Home. Up 31-7.
A little different for us this week, having to shuffle and go from dancing with queens to protecting queens.
Protecting queens. We did some protecting as 9:40 left here in the game. Mountain Home just took a 31-7 lead as Ballard is set to kick this ball. The penalty did go, so the ball will be kicked off in the 45, and they're going to let Ballard boot it. Ballard's going to kick it all the way out to the O, and Bombers with the 15-yard penalty from the unsportsmanlike that was given after the touchdown. Siloam will start this possession 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Almost rolled into a tube over there. He kicked it so far.
They did. Hit us up on our Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line located in Mountain Home and in Fayetteville, 870-321-6839. Also, guys, can we give a shout out to the Mountain Home Public Schools and their technology center and their communication center? We had some serious internet issues last week, had some freezing up, and guys, they went to work and did some great job for us to help us so far bring a seamlessly game to you. Let's hope we can finish it up, but appreciate all their work. As this handoff is going to be around the left side.
May not seamless for us, but at least the internet's
The internet is smooth. If there's any problems tonight, it's all solely on us.
All on us.
3-yard gain on first down. He's going to bring him second down and 7 as he rushes the ball. It looked like short out to the 23-yard line. Rusher in for Mountain Home at defensive end. Starting to see some guys get some playing time here. Building that program. It's going to be kind of an inside handoff. They've really liked this play to Stachio, and that's what they scored their touchdown on, but Mountain Home didn't bite right there as Hunter Estes came up from his, and is going to be incomplete. Great job with Barrett Miller there in coverage as they tried to sneak Estachio out of the backfield. Barrett picked him up. The pass ball's incomplete. 4th down and 6. Guys, I see Gage Wilson down here warming up. I wonder if we'll see him.
I was wondering that same thing. I mean, do you go ahead and start to rest Barrett, in anticipation for next week with Brantley still not being back? That might be the right call.
So it looks like Shiloh is going to win tonight. Greenwood's going to win tonight. Lake Hamilton is going to lose. So that game next week at Lake Hamilton may very well determine the 3 and 4 seed in the 6A West between Mountain Home and Lake Hamilton. The snap is back on the punt. Mountain Home is sending everybody after it as the punt gets away. Is going to bound at the 45-yard line, take a Siloam bounce as it goes all the way down to the 32-yard line. That's where Mountain Home will start this possession, 1st down and 10.
Bombers and Merchants Business Solutions can help you protect your accounts just like the Bombers protected the ball there. Also, Connor King is son of Farmers and Merchants employee Laura King and was on the poll for the 2024 Cross Country Runner of the Year. Pretty awesome to be able to talk about some of the other sports here.
Like our O-line, getting Aiden Pittman in. It looks like number 60 for Mountain Home. See who else is on that line over there, but getting some guys in here for Mountain Home as Connor Schultz is going to take the handoff here. Run hard up the middle. Stay on his feet as he gets pushed back all the way, or he gets positive yardage out to the 44-yard line, we'll call it. Nice 6-yard gain.
Connor Schultz on the carry.
I'm with you, Brad. I like to see some of these guys get in here and get some reps.
Our JV team has had a really good year. We lost one game to Highlands Varsity. Highlands Varsity on their bye week came over after they had to cancel a game. They came over and played us, and we played good against them as Schultz takes a handoff around the left side. He gets upended. Not after he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up 2nd down and 4, but our JV program they got one more game left Monday night. Going to travel to Jonesboro. Beat a really good Jonesboro team here.
What time do they play those games on Monday nights if people want to make the trip and come watch?
7 o'clock. Usually there's a 7th grade game before them, and then they play right after them. I'm going to beat Batesville Southside. They've had a pretty good year. As Gage Wilson is in at quarterback now. He's going to take it, and he's going to keep the ball up the middle. He's going to try to get up the middle. He's going to get tripped up, but stay on his feet as he dives forward and fights for yard out to the 41-yard line. Almost the 42. Going to bring it 4th down short, but Mountain Home going to bring in the punt team.
Gates me pretty well for a 5'9", 187-pound sophomore guy. He's not real big, but moves pretty well.
So Mountain Home set to punt on 4th and short at the 42-yard line. Dunlap back. Punt's going to be away. It's going to be fielded up to 25 and dropped. The ball's on the ground. Mountain Home dives for it. Vaco almost gets his hands on it, but it is going to be recovered by Siloam at the 26. That is where Siloam will start this possession.
This quarter brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank. One big happy Bomber family with many employees who have students in the Bomber program. Farmers and Merchants say, go Bombers.
6:31 left here. Mountain Home leading 31-7 in this game.
Keep hitting us up on the text line, too. The Hopper Termite and Pest Control located in Mountain Home and Fayetteville, 870-321-6839. Still time to get in your alumni class and any message you might have to your class. We'll try to get those
Got
in.
some future Bombers, Samaya and Stacy in the Salvation Army. Said, go Bombers on that text line.
Nice.
Siloam's going to take, Marla's going to drop back to pass. He's going to find his man. He's going to be complete out past the 30 to the 34-yard line. Still gain play here. Siloam's going to get positive yards on that. 7 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
Guys, I like we mentioned this, but some of these guys getting reps. I mean, that may come into play here later in the season is, some of these guys might have to be forced to step up. So, like you said, good JV team, but good seeing them get some game time reps in front of the homecoming crowd.
Marla's going to go around the corner, and he's going to get tackle. There's going to be a holding back there. Eli Jones got both hands up going, what in the world do I have to do to get held? This guy just threw me down. Barkley, that was me and you and the junior wife at the junior high dance.
There's going to be that was a lot of holding. Again, obviously you were there watching me from the sidelines.
Guys, I'm over here about to call the police for domestic. I mean, that's terrible. He's over there just hugging and holding on to him. Decon with a little humor out there tonight, playing the backup.
This is a 10-yard penalty. That was from the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to push it back. Going to bring up 2nd down and 13. Siloam takes a snap. It's going to be a quick pass out to the running back, and Dawson Dunlap is there to meet him early for a 2-yard loss. That'll push them all the way back to the 21-yard line, as it's almost like we're in their playbook right here,
Yeah. But guys, look at that. Dawson, there's only 5 minutes left in this game, and he's still full throttle. That's what I love about that kid. He just likes to hit.
That makes 3 tackles for loss for Dunlap. Jones has got another 4, 12 total for the team tonight.
Siloam 3rd down and 16, takes the snap. Marla's going to pass the ball, and it's going to be over the head of his receiver. Incomplete pass. That's going to stop the clock with 5:05 left. Mountain Home leading 31-7 here left in this game.
4th and an acre.
4th and an acre. This game fourth quarter brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank. Yes, my father-in-law was the CEO of that bank for a long time. Started down in Stuttgart and came up into here. They got Bank of Fayetteville's their sister bank that's over in the Northwest Arkansas area. So if you're going to school anywhere, they've got locations all around. If you got kids going to school, as Marlett takes a snap, he's going to punt this ball away. It's a high one, but short kick. It's going to bounce at the 45 of Siloam. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Mountain Home will start there, 1st and 10 at the 50.
You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7, KCTT, Yellville, Mountain Home. As the ball changes possession.
So Mountain Home going to take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line on offense. Gage Wilson in at quarterback.
Proud of these fans tonight, holding on, sticking in here, still rooting on these Bombers.
Wilson takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Schultz. He's going to keep it. He's going to get tackled. He's going to make man miss, spin. Past the 50 as he dives out to the 45-yard line.
We get positive yards there.
Yep.
Brought down by number 12 for the Panthers, Jackson Anderson. And 4 yards and 2nd and 6.
Barkley, you had to use that decimal sign way too many times tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm really having to crunch numbers here tonight. I feel like I'm doing taxes up here.
Wilson takes a snap, hands off to Schultz. Schultz with hard running. He'll come up just shy of the 1st down as he rumbles his way out to the 42-yard line of Siloam Springs. Bring up 3rd down and 2 here.
Call some of his other numbers of players getting in right now. See Colin Copeland out there playing some.
61. Who's 61 for Mountain Home?
Ivan
Pinkston.
Yeah.
65 on the line.
Jason Estes. Guys getting some work. Getting those reps are big. You might need them later on in the season.
Wilson takes a snap. Hands it off to Schultz up the middle. He has first yardage and more as he wrestles his way inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line.
Kicking myself for taking our road grader sound out. I'm going to have to add that back in. We definitely need it for tonight. They've done a good job of just plowing everybody out of the way and moving the football.
1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line, 3:35 left in this game. as it looks like Siloam Springs may be going to call timeout. Official timeout here. An official timeout as we had a player hurt, it looked like. Estachio for Siloam was hurt.
Keep hitting us up on the text line, 870-321-6839. Again, this quarter sponsored by Farmers and Merchants Bank. Rooting on the Bombers. I still think we need to have Sally back up here for our last home game. Maybe be able to get up here for a home playoff game.
That's right.
She might be real dangerous calling plays. What's going on for that?
We win next week as the option play goes to Schultz around the left side. He gets inside the 30-yard line. He's going to get pushed almost out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 3:30 left here in this game. Not sure the clock started at any point in time during that play.
Ari O'Connor up right there, hitting him on the helmet. Good job, buddy. Just keep getting it done. He's moving the football well there.
So 2nd down and 1 after the 9-yard gain. They're trying to get the clock to run here.
Guys, I'm just happy it finally feels like football weather. My goodness, it's been so hot. And man, it feels good tonight. Got the window open, like we're almost sitting right here in the stands. It feels good.
It does feel like football tonight, Tobias.
Wilson takes a snap, hands off to Connor up the middle. Schultz going to keep his feet. He's going to be drugged down.
Where'd to go on that one? Mark, we got some big football tomorrow.
Oh, man. Big football tomorrow. Your Mountain Home Gold team's going to travel east and go play those Highland Rebels, 3rd through 6th grade. Games start at 10 o'clock over there. And then the blue team is going to head west. And they're going to play West Bellefonte?
West Bellefonte.
Yeah.
Oh, Harrison rivalry. That'd be a good game over there.
Wilson takes a snap, keeps it around the right side. Making some tacklers miss as he gets inside the 20. Down to the 15, going to get wrestled down after 1st down yardage, down to the 14-yard line. Mountain Home still trying to score as Gage Wilson running the ball well for the Bombers.
Moving them chains, but guys, those chains just don't quite move fast without Buddy down there, do they? Rob, you're slowing them down, brother.
2:40 left here in this game. Mountain Home looks like they are going to be able to win this game. 31-7, looking to try to get in and maybe get an extra touchdown here.
Take a shot. Let these boys put some points on the board.
Absolutely.
I'm with you, Brad. I like seeing all these fresh faces out here tonight.
Wilson takes a snap, hands it up to Schultz up the middle. Pyle's getting pushed down to the 10-yard line. It's 4-yard gain. Going to be up 2nd down and 6.
Guys, I was really worried. We talked a lot of trash about dancing with queens. I was worried that somebody's going to come in here and try, but our guys did a good job protecting the house tonight. And we were a little scared in the first half. I was a little nervous. I was nervous.
Had an ugly first half, but we responded well here in the second half. 150 left. Farmers and Merchants 4th quarter. So Mount Home's going to move to 3-1, I believe. Is that correct, guys? In the 6A West. Going to move to 3-1. Lake Hamilton's going to be at 3-1. Greenwood's going to be at 4-0 if those scores continue to hold up. Siloam's going to drop to 0-4. Southside at 0-4. Van Buren's going to be 2-2, and Russellville's going to be 1-3. Guys, this game next week is going to set up a huge match with Siloam or with Lake Hamilton. We got to travel to Lake Hamilton, and if we get down there's an injury on the field here. 3rd and 6. There's an injury to a Siloam Springs player. But if we go down there, Lake Hamilton, that game there, if you win that game, you're sitting at 4-1. You have Van Buren at home coming back, and then you finish with Greenwood. So if you win this game and you go to Lake Hamilton and you win that game, you feel like, okay, Van Buren, the worst you can be is, you're looking at 4-3. I guess that would be in the conference, and that would be good enough to be at least the 4th spot that's there.
It's going to put you in the driver's seat. I mean,
it is. You're going to control your own destiny to have the 3rd round seed. If you get that 3rd round game, you're going to be hosting the 6th from the East, and that's going to be here at Bomber Stadium.
I'll tell you what, we talk about culture and culture building, guys. There's not much in this world of football that builds a culture like a home playoff game. It is a completely different experience. You think a Harrison game's a big deal. You think that's big. Wait till you see when other schools aren't playing and you got people traveling here just to watch If they get a home playoff game, I expect it's going to be one for the ages.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. The clock is going to start on the whistle as it did. 1:11 left here. As Wilson's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out to his left. It's the option play. He's going to fake the option, keep it back up the middle. He's going to stay on his feet. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Bombers. Gage Wilson with the 10-yard run as he stays behind his offensive line, making this game 37-7, pending the extra point.
You know, Tobias, you were speaking about it, the culture and how the culture changed and home playoffs and what that changes. I've been running over here doing some crunching numbers. 77 years, that's how long the Bombers have been playing football.
The kick from Ballard is blocked. They can't run it back. It is blocked. Go ahead, Barkley.
So 77 years the Bombers have been playing football. With this win tonight, that's looming, that puts them at 6-1. 4 times. 4 times another team in Bomber history has been 6-1.
Wow.
4 times in 77 years. The last time, 1986, 38 years ago.
Oh.
So what is changing here is more than evident for a program that's definitely been starving for these kind of wins. And it is great to be a part of it tonight. I hope every chance you get, you'll tune in, make it to a game.
Absolutely.
This place is packed. This place is full. It is hard to get around if you go down there.
So it is Mountain Home up 37-7 with 53 seconds left.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Here's some Bomber football on Classic Hits 101.7, streaming live on Bomber Sports Network. Thanks, Matt. It's just doing break.
So Ballard set to kick off here. Ballard's going to kick the ball across the middle. Squib kick is going to be fielded by Siloam, and they're going to fall down on the ball. They'll take over possession here. 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So put the big capitalization on the homecoming game. Got the night of honors tomorrow night, I believe, banquet of honors. It's a packed weekend, man. It's a lot of festivities going on throughout the week, and like we said earlier in the pregame, it's parade. You know, we've got the homecoming king and queen crowned, and you got to feel good about the Bombers getting it done tonight.
Yep. So Mount Home's JV defense is out on the field. Guys getting a lot of play right here as Siloam is going to take the snap. Marlett is going to be out there. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. It's going to be a handoff around the left side. He's got blockers out in the front, and he might be gone. He might be gone. Short is going to take it. Orion Ruscher's going to try to tackle him down. He brings him down.
Oh boy, what an
Orion Ruscher comes all the way from the defensive end position, able to tackle short of the touchdown as he gets wrangled up at the 7-yard line. 39 seconds left, 37-7. But Siloam's on the ball quickly here. Take a snap. They're going to go back to the same play. Why not? It worked for you the first time. It worked for you that time. Is Short is going to scamper in 7 yards for the touchdown. 37-13 with 34 seconds left here in the game.
Just went right, like you said, right back to that same play. It was open for him. Couldn't quite make the adjustment. Found the end zone.
I did have 42-14, and I said they would score late. Pretty close on that.
Man.
I'd say that makes you the winner tonight.
It's going to be they're going to go for 2 here, as they're going to get in for 2. Make it 37-15. So 22-point loss is better than a 23-point loss.
Whatever point you can get.
Yeah, I mean, we never established. Is this Price is Right rules back here? Is it?
It's like $1. I don't know. Does it benefit me tonight? If it benefits me. You're listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7. Bombers leading 37-15.
So, guys, 34 seconds left here. Bombers look like they're going to pull this away. I would have your hands team out here for the onside kick. Siloam still playing hard and still fighting.
Well, if they've been watching them tonight, they should know how to fall on the ball pretty easy, right?
Thanks for hitting us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text. We got watching Aaron Martin from Wynn. Luke James, 7th grade Bomber, says go Bombers. Hey, 7th grade's had a pretty good year.
Yeah.
Got beat by Harrison the other night, or it wasn't Harrison, Batesville the other night, but they've been playing well. Asylum's just going to squib kick this back. It's going to be filled at the 25 by Schultz, and Schultz is saying,
Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
He's got
Take it
room.
to the house.
He's got room, and he's got blockers. Is he inside the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10? Gets wrestled out of bounds all the way down inside the 10-yard line to the 8-yard line. Schultz says, let's go.
Schultz says, hey, we will see your 2 and raise you 6 possibly.
Yeah.
Give it a minute. I love it.
That's what you got to see. No fight. No fight. When you get in, you get this opportunity. You're a sophomore or junior, and you get a chance to get in the game. You got to make the most of those opportunities.
I have 45-10, so I really need another score here. Not that I'm competitive or anything, but
I got 42-14. I need a 5-point score. And we're not. We're in victory formation. Mountain Home going to be in victory formation with 22 seconds left. From the 8, Gage is going to step back. He's going to take the snap. He's going to kneel it all the way back to the 9-yard line, and that's how this game's going to end. Mountain Home 37, Siloam Springs 15. Huge win for the Bombers tonight at home, protecting a homecoming. You've been listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. We will be back with the next provided by NAC post-game show.
And
right
queen
after this.
dancing right after this. There we go.
That was a fumble. That was so bad, Maddie. That was so bad.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose because you would do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent James Boyette will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you would do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent James Boyette in Mountain Home today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products, or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Tired of paying that high cable or satellite service bill every month? Or what about paying for multiple streaming services and have to switch between apps to get everything you want? Brad's Home Entertainment has your solution. All your networks, weather, news, sports, and entertainment in one box. Pay yearly programming and it breaks down to as little as $35 per month. Thousands of channels at your fingertips. That's at Brad's Home Entertainment, home of Big Box Brad. Call or come by to see for yourself. 877-492-0700 or bigboxbrad.com.
Welcome to the next Powered by NAEC post-game show after the 37-15 win by your Bombers against the Siloam Springs Panthers. What a great night, guys.
Huge game. Huge win. Despite some adversities, despite some little sluggish start, Bombers find a way to get it done.
experience prevails. You know, you stub your toe, you get a penalty, you have an inopportune, love to see the review fumble through the back of the end zone, and you still continue to rise. You continue to fight. You don't let that dictate the whole game. That dictated that one play, and I think you're seeing the leadership on this team continue to strive for things that haven't been achieved here in a long time.
You know, I see some things, guys, that the Siloam Springs program is a program that's taken over by a new coach, and you know, we've been there. We've seen kind of what it is. Don't have the depth. You don't have those things, and I think it's just. And it's not a knock on Siloam. They're moving in the right direction.
Sure.
I think it's more of a testament to Coach Airy and what he's been able to do through the junior high program with Coach Crow, through Coach Martin in the 7th grade program, through the youth program. And we hadn't even seen that yet. Like, we hadn't even seen the benefits of that come through yet. But all of this all builds into one. And I think we're seeing a huge deal about all of this is just leading into the culture change. You see where we may have been in the past with the Siloam team where they had so many guys going both ways, but then you look at this Mountain Home team and you see the culture change, and I think it's just going to continue to move forward.
Talking about culture, I mean, the Bombers got a shout-out video today from the Harding University Bison football team.
Really?
Letting them know when they're going to Harrison this weekend, when they're playing this weekend, to do a good job. That's culture. When other people in other areas, even a place at Harding where I think they're at 28-game winning streak, something like that, they're letting you know you're doing good. That feels good, and that is an energy that goes from 3rd grade all the way to senior, Tobias.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the #1 team in Division II football, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's a huge statement, and those boys, I mean, they're never going to forget that.
No.
And I just expect that to bleed over. But guys, we've got a big task ahead next week. Like we've said, we are going to be in our own captain of our own ship, and we're going to have to go all the way to Lake Hamilton to find a way to get it done. And I think you definitely did not play mistake-free football tonight. So a lot of opportunity and things to work on. I mean, you got to be proud with a W, but a little sloppier than we've been used to the first few games of the season.
That's right. So tonight's post-game show brought to you by Next, powered by NAEC, North Arkansas Electric Cooperatives Operation Roundup program awarded 18 scholarships last year to local high school graduates. What a great area NAEC and Next is and what they provide. Guys, I tell you, we're going to take one last break. We're going to come back. When we come back, we're going to have some stats for us, some game stats. We're going to preview next week's matchup against Lake Hamilton. And you've been listening to Bomber Sports on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on Bomber Sports Network.
You can do 3.
Yep.
They make dental care convenient for your busy schedule. Experience state-of-the-art facilities at their new location, 2338 Highway 62 West. From routine checkups to cosmetic dentistry, their skilled team is dedicated to providing personalized and comfortable care for all. Schedule your appointment today and let them brighten your smile.
Marion County, your local Arvis team is here to help you. Whether you want to open a small business or grow an existing business, Marion County, your local Arvis team is here to help you. Whether you want to open a small business or grow an existing business, we can help. We will also be by your side as you grow your farm or expand your farm equipment. I'm Katie Ratliff, and I'm here to help you turn your dream into a reality. Stop by either branch in Marion County, 802 East Main Street in Flippin, or 105 North Panther Avenue in Yellville to see how my team can assist you.
Loan subject to credit approval. Equal housing lender.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC
O-line and D-line did work tonight. 464 rushing yards for the team, averaging 3 yards a touch on 63 carries, 12 tackles for loss, and 1 big O sack.
Doing work like the Home Depot,
America. Golly.
Yeah, what an awesome game. You know, this NAC, next provided by NAC, post-game show here, those guys did some work. And did you say we eclipsed 2,000 yards on the season?
Yeah, with what you did tonight, you're at 2,291 yards on the season, averaging 382 yards a game.
Salty.
That's awesome.
That's hard to beat.
I think we need to call out the big O line.
We do. How do we do for those guys? We take them out to eat, or
we got to figure out something this week. If we can get Coach Airy to allow it, I think we do. I think we take these boys out. We do a little wing eating contest.
I want to throw down the gauntlet. Let's have a wing eating contest.
Wing eating contest.
Bring it on, boys. We will take you on our best 5 versus the front 5. All the wings you can eat. I bet we can even find somebody to sponsor it.
Let's see if we can get that done. Let's see if Airy's good with it. Those boys doing work. Let's give them their due. The road graders up front. Barkley, you in? I see that face.
I'm in. They burn calories a lot faster than we do.
So, huge game tonight. We are going to, next week, go down to Lake Hamilton. Guys, we've kind of been a beneficiary of a scheduling a little bit in that we have followed Greenwood games with every opponent that we've played. I don't know if y'all know that, but we're following Greenwood with everything that we're doing. So they had Lake Hamilton tonight. Last we heard is 35-7, just a beat down that was going on. Lake Hamilton's going to be primed and ready. That's going to set us up for a potential for a big game, you know, and what seed we are hosting. So nice to talk about that a little bit of, you know, we're in that top upper echelon of how do we get the 3 seed? How do we get the 4 seed? How do we, you know, before we're like, are we the 6 seed or can we get in and where are we going to go? But now, as we're looking like we're going to host one if we take care of business in these next 3 games.
That's right. That's why next week is so huge. And, you know, you'll be able to travel with us. If you can't make the trip, we're going to bring it to you live. And we get pretty fired up on road games, especially when they've got the significance that this one coming up has.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you want to talk about following Greenwood and the intangibles that go along with the game. Getting a game where you get to play a lot of your JV guys, getting a game where some guys get some more reps and a few starters get a few breaks, and then following Greenwood up at Lake Hamilton. That's a recipe that you want if you're Mountain Home.
You're right.
Well, guys, it'll be fun next week. We will be down south in Piercy, Arkansas, is where actually Lake Hamilton is, just south of Hot Springs, I guess. That's where we'll be. It's great place. Nice press box, nice accommodations. They had good food last time. I remember last time we were there. It was pretty awesome.
Spread.
It was really awesome. They had
bigger press box than Russellville?
They do. Oh, yeah. I mean, a janitor's closet is bigger than Russellville. But
yeah, I've been in porta potties bigger than that one.
This is true. This is true. But, guys, this was a fun night. Mountain Home comes away with a 37-15 win against the Siloam Springs Panthers. It was fun, guys. If you can't make the game, listen to us on Classic Hits 101.7. Stream on Bomber Sports Network. Guys, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Good time.
That's fun.
Good time. We'll do it again next week. Thank you for listening. Hey, guys, from our producer back at the studio, Matt Sharp, Kurt Jury on the video. Sam Simers, he's now got 1 game under his belt on the box production. Russ Rawls on the sideline. Decon helping us out with everything he does. Sammy Raycraft even in here. Guys, it takes a lot to make this magic happen. Hey, from Barkley, Tobias, myself, Brad, guys, we enjoy it. We enjoy spending time with you. Keep hitting us up on the text. We love hearing them from them. We'll see you guys next week.
Go Bombers.
Go Bombers.
Standing like a rose, somebody, yeah.